Jesus got the first big king, oh. Hey, let we praise him. Hey, let we tell him. Let we bye bye, oh one. Don't fight again, oh Serayo. Don't fight again, oh Serayo. Serayo, Serayo unity. This one, oh, we begin a unity. Family unity, we begin a unity. Keep taking unity.
No other bank, not big it financial service with. No other bank,
Ah yes, First Bank. First Bank don't make them easy for we. We can go do banking transaction na the office na all. Just look for any kiosk or shop, any site where you see the First Bank agent sign. Just go inside and do all your banking transaction. Like for deposit or draw money, you want transfer money or open account. And not tap there. Like you want recharge your phone, pay bill, and plenty other banking transaction there. With the USSD code when a 984, where you go dial na your phone, you can able check your balance, transfer money, pay your utility bill them like you EDSA bill. First Bank, you first. First Bank Sierra Leone is a subsidiary of First Bank Nigeria Limited.
Epic Radio.
Never bank with we na First Bank alone.
We na First Bank alone. Can bank with sweet. We na First Bank alone. Yeah. First Bank.
To have a refreshing day, listen to Epic Radio. So refreshing.
Good morning Freetown, good morning Sierra Leone, and of course a warm greetings to our listeners across the globe. Whether your time is on this morning, afternoon or evening, you're most welcome to the Epic Morning Show, your trusted show for credible information, thoughtful analysis, and of course daily inspirational messages. So today is Monday, the 20th day of July 2025, and I'm your host Ivan Julius Lee. I therefore give it with you sorry for the first segment of the Epic Morning Show. We are broadcasting live from our studios at 54 Elcott Road, Freetown, Sierra Leone, and also on frequency modulation 99.3 FM. You can also watch us live on Slick Television Channel 37, stream worldwide, Radio Garden, and tune in via Choice FM. That's the one that is in part of Freetown. And also, you can join the conversation live on our Facebook page at Epic Radio 99.3 FM. Of course, as per usual, we always tell on a thank you for we allow we for me to be part of our morning schedule, and of course it's very much important to read. So the Epic Morning Show night is 30 minutes program. We thoughtfully divided into two interactive segments, and in the first segment of the Epic Morning Show definitely bring you with inspirational message for the day, and also breaking news highlight, hot topic of discussion where we feature guests to discuss on critical issues that demands critical answers, and later on in the end of the program, towards the tail end of the program, we'll definitely pick on our calls them and also read on our message that we're going to drop on our Facebook live page at Epic Radio 99.3 FM. So entertainment and sports wrap up the first segment of the Epic Morning Show, and in the second segment of the Epic Morning Show, review the front pages of newspapers and also invite guests to break down and analyze the major stories that will definitely be making the headline this morning. Alright, so thank you very much for choosing us. And as I said, today is Monday, the 28th day of July 2025. And most welcome to the Epic Morning Show. So now go on side, we'll go for a short break. And when we come back, we will take a motivational message for the day. Stay tuned. Alright, welcome back to the Epic Morning Show on Epic Radio 99.3 FM, Select TV channel 37, Radio Garden, Choice FM, that is 10 part of Freetown, and also our Facebook live page at Epic Radio 99.3 FM. So our motivational message for today, I'm just advising you for make you not be a selfish somebody. So therefore talk about selfish today. Selfish in a way you think about yourself, just yourself. Whether you the hurt people or not, you just feel like everything centered around yourself. And it's bad because at some point, if you're a leader or you're the head people, you feel like you think about just yourself. I'm afraid it will be a problem at the end of the day. And we self, where they live normal life, at times think about how other people they feel. Put yourself in the shoes or probably of other people, which and they go through. Everything about life not gets what's centered around you. So if you're the kind of person, push away from that kind of mindset, being a selfish somebody. Just not learn for think about yourself. Think about people around you, how then they go through, how then they feel, waiting they happen to them. At times it's important one thing for think about them. So push away from being a selfish somebody and try very hard for make sure you feel the pains of others, because it's important. This now morning's message for today. We'll go for another break, and when we come back, we'll go for breaking in news segment. Stay tuned.
Try to be the one I be. I got love for my enemies. If I know you did, there's a misery. Stop lying, reflect the memory. Don't let me try to be the one I be. I stand and broke rough, tough, nothing to scoff. There's no need G for you to envy my rocks. What the cost to gain the wall and lose your life. If you play by the rules, of course you never lose, soldier. I'm a gangster, if you see me you will know that. I read the books of Grisham and Sheldon. Even a ninja cannot stop a real soldier. Picture me on my 500. Everybody all the world, that's the nigga figure. Real, be yourself for me, no need to jealous. A hero lies on you, you gotta figure that you are that. Enemies, please reminisce. Don't get deceived by your selfish deeds, so we can talk. Snitch nigga talking.
Alright, welcome back to the Epic Morning Show. So before we go for the breaking news segment, and let me take this quick one. Most of the roofing sheets they already used now with different homes there. They give you problem like leakages, complicated nail smack, shorter lifespan, poor weather resistance, and more. Self-lock roofing sheets by JBS Industries are produced with advanced technology that guarantees no leakages, no nail smack, and of course they are the best for our weather, and they have longer lifespan. Built to withstand rain, sun, and wind with long-lasting guarantee. So if one for other, you can call them on 07781 or 8132 077858132, or you can visit them factory at Mami Drive, Liverpool Street, Benguma Road, Waterloo. Self-lock roofing sheets guarantee, and of course them belong for salon toughest weather.
Like the sort of mathematics, my mystics give me the great instinct, make it figure me like I'm not realistic. Brave song, Alpha Dawn, it's a Ganoma. Figure me when I rock with the MIC. Every chick in the house, all I need to be. What's my goal?
Alright, welcome to our breaking news segment on Epic Radio 99.3 FM. And joining me in the studios this morning is Usman Mara. Usman, good morning, and what's breaking in the show this morning?
Good morning, Ivan. Good morning, listeners and viewers. Happy New Week. Let's go straight now into the details. Now, on Friday, security forces them conduct a significant drug bust as them arrest a man we then call James Kamara, when a resident from Grassfield, to intercept a large amount of drugs, that is kush. Police say now 3.5 plastic of kush where it be carry under concealed Lexus bearing registration number AYL967. The suspect is under investigation and don't be apprehended by the police. Again, to the breaking news there, James Kamara be transfer over 3.5 plastic of kush to Kenema, and as of this, the police them also say that they intercept this at the Fala checkpoint on Friday.
Well, for me, I'll imagine at times you can try for think how some people and they think. I mean, I talk about selfish, you being selfish at some point, but at some point you try for think about how people and they think. You know, people know how kush they destroy with young people, but it seems they see people involved in so much, like just because of the one that gets money.
Absolutely.
I mean, and well, make the police do their work. I mean, that's all we'll say here. Make them do their work and make sure say this thing we really try for push them away from the country, because it's not helping Usman. If you go to the streets of Freetown, you still see people, young people, we can call them with future leaders of
it was just last week I see an interview with the police spokesperson. We talk about the recent fight with police with regards to the fight against drug and substance abuse in the country. They say, they see why people criticize the police for the work, as the police only make major progress them in the fight against drug abuse. So this, we hope this move will continue, as I think so many people are involved in this, and police and clamp down on them will really help out the country. The new Salon ambassador to the United States, Amara Sheikh Mohammed Sowa, don't present in letter of accreditation to President Donald J. Trump at the White House. Inside the ceremony, it talks say Salon and America gets a long-time partnership, especially with the Gola people. Ambassador Sowa praised the U.S. support to Salon and said, say President Bio, they focus on agriculture, education, and anti-corruption. President Donald Trump has sent a message of goodwill to President Bio and the people of Salon.
It's a good news, especially 2 days after the approval of the MCC. And of course, that was a breaking news on Friday. I mean, Salon people, but there's so much question around the MCC, whether it's a re-approval or probably you don't approve before or you're approving it again. I mean, there's so much question around the $480 million, and Salon people are asking, but it's a good news. I will see. Let's see how realistic or how soon this $480 million will actually.
And as many Sierra Leoneans them celebrate the MCC Compact Energy Grant, the approval by the US government. I mean, many speculations online already. Would that be play the behind the scenes role in this? I mean, many don't say that the Vice President Dr. Mohamed Jule Jallo saying that he has been silent all of this while and that he is responsible. And many also don't get other people out and say that they play a huge role behind the scenes for get the MCC money. But just like we say, it will help out the country. It really matter that it is the pressure on the country with regards to electricity.
Yeah, very good.
So the US, America and European Union don't reach a wide-ranging trade agreement for avert a full-blown transatlantic trade war days after August 1st deadline for the introduction of a steeping new tariffs by America on the European Union. The deal will impose a 15% tariffs on most European Union goods became after a private meeting on Sunday between the US President Donald Trump and the European Union Commission President Ursula von der Leyen in Scotland. Von der Leyen said that the agreement will bring stability and bring predictability, will be very important for the businesses on both sides of the Atlantic. That's the European Union and America. And that's all again to the breaking news today, Fambulem.
Thank you very much, Usman Mara, for the breaking news segment. Stay tuned again tomorrow for another edition of the breaking news here on Epic Radio 99.3 FM. We'll go for a short break, and when we come back, we will take a background to its topic of discussion. Stay tuned.
About to start, I'm sure you know say you roof day. Say you know that the unique na in your own way. Now that make most of the roof zinc where we they use they give us so many problems like leakage, Boku nail mark. Them band them we weak, we know the tail. We not able to weather condition and Boku other team them. Now I get good news for you. JBS don't introduce self-lock roofing zinc them. Self-lock roofing zinc. Then they produce with advanced technology. We guarantee you don't get no leakage, no nail mark. That the best for the weather and it will last long. The other good thing about self-lock roofing zinc, it even cheaper than the other roofing zinc them that the market. When you get to self-lock roofing zinc, they're every end and then one sun waking cherry eye. Every breeze where they blow, no they scare you again.
I don't deal member roofing zinc them for the past years and them all they fail me. Some they link bad one, some they rust quick and some ask for install. But ever since them introduced me to self-lock roofing zinc, all things don't change. Me home done safe and dry and no more disappointment or Boku stress. Me office use for leak bad one. Anytime it rain, water can flop all about and they damage documents and even equipment them working cost me Boku couple and this can frustrate me and they cost me heavy one. But ever since I switched to self-lock roofing zinc, not for even a single drop I the experience again. No more leakage and no more losses. Now the best roofing decision we I don't ever make.
I don't work with all kind of roofing zinc over the years and most of them just not the last. Poor quality, they ask for install and all time the client and they end up for callback and complain. But from where I don't know about self-lock roofing zinc, everything don't change. Them strong, easy for fix and it last long. Now the only roofing zinc I recommend and I believe I'm for work.
If you want for buy Boku, call me na 077-858-132 or visit me na we factory na Mimi Drive, Liverpool Street, Benjamin Waterloo. Self-lock roofing zinc, it guarantee the bill for salon tough weather.
Orthodox Christian College don't bring 2 new courses for the 2025-2026 academic year and want for the opportunity to students them where they look for courses for study. Then 2 courses here na business management, diploma and certificate and IT diploma and certificate. The Orthodox Christian College of West Africa don't they give quality education to students them for over 12 years in higher education certificate and don't same way so don't they produce good early childhood teacher them in the country for say we picking them get good quality teaching service so they go able for reach them full potential. Application for the 2025-2026 academic year they in progress, so rush now and get your form from the college where they 3 AJ Momo Street at our or contact them na them mobile number here +232 88 707 200 or +232 74 789 660. This na the college we don't come for give you knowledge. Enroll na the Orthodox Christian College today and get a certificate where will give you better job.
You dey look for the best betting experience? Register with 1xBet today and enjoy 200% bonus on your first deposit to 2,300 new loans. Yes, double your money right from the start. Go inside 1x game for fine casino games, card game and Boku other thing them. All them 1 year design for make you enjoy and win big. Or you can bet on sports events them like football, basketball, tennis and Boku other one them with live updates and competition odds for give strength to the game. It's easy for start. Register by phone or complete your registration with valid ID card. But not forget for screenshot your account for use them later. Deposit and withdraw your winning with Colat. We use Orange Money, Afri Money, 1xBet Cash, MasterCard or Visa Card. 1xBet are the official sponsor for La Liga, Serie A, League 1 and the Confederation of African Football. So no now say you get a good hand. Join 1xBet today and join the winning journey. But remember say you need for bet responsibly. 1xBet, your world of betting.
May I have your attention, please? Are you planning your next trip? Think Air Sierra Leone. If you're looking to travel to London or Lagos stress-free, visit us now number 2123 Siaka Stephen Street, Freetown. Air Sierra Leone flies directly between Sierra Leone to the United Kingdom, as well as from Freetown to Lagos. 30,000 feet above the clouds. AirSL flies so high, departing from Monday to Friday at 9 a.m. sharp from the Freetown International Airport. With ticket price them we go fit you pockets. Book today. Now flyserleone.com. For get quick chats with one of our attendants, call +232 90 071. Connecting Sierra Leone to the world. Fly with ease. Air Sierra Leone, our flag, our future.
In a world where brands, businesses are struggling to capture the attention of customers, we focus on cutting-edge marketing communications that communicate, engage, and interact directly with our clients' target. Our vast experience in the fascinating world of marketing communications, event management, below-the-line activations, and more ensures that we deliver nothing but amazing results. We are the agency of everything creative. We are Priority Solutions Limited. Talk to us for all your marketing communications, multimedia productions, event management, experientials or activations, media management, public relations, and more. We are a trusted brand, and the results and quality of our services can be seen through the brands we have worked with. Visit our website at www.prioritysolutions.co or call us on +232 76 1032. Priority Solutions. We know what works for you. We have what works for you. We do what works for you. Priority Solutions. What works.
Alright, and welcome back to the Epic Morning Show on Epic Radio 99.3 FM, Slick Television, Channel 37, Radio Garden, Choice FM, that is in part of Freetown, and also via Facebook Live page at Epic Radio 99.3 FM. So we take a look at the SLPP National Secretary General race, and of course we're asking Sergio Aziz Kamara and versus others. Well, Sita Kamara, Sita Ture, sorry, name it on there as how we put out now a flyer, but we'll try to see how the conversation they go through. So it's Sergio Aziz Kamara versus Sita Ture, and who is the best man for the position? That we're asking the race for the National Secretary General of the Sierra Leone People's Party. So the rest of the National Secretary General position within the SLPP party continues, and of course, as I say, we'll shift your attention to those two people and how fit they are for the position. So nearly 6 aspirants are vying for the National Secretary General of the SLPP, and of course, before now, we get 2 women and 4 men, and in that position there. So the Secretary General is one of the most powerful and strategic figure in the party's leadership, and of course the office plays a crucial role in ensuring the smooth operation and stability of the party. And of course we want to look at few responsibility of the Secretary General of the SLPP, overseeing the day-to-day activities, and of course management of the party, and of course leading policies implementation in and across all party structure, and conducting elections strategy and planning, maintaining accurate and record of maintaining accurate records and documentation as well. That means say they keep most of the documents we the party they use or the party need at some point, and also you find out say Secretary General they take minutes of waiting everything they happen, especially when meetings they go on, and update the executive at the end of the day, waiting everything on discourse and waiting everything on in plan. So there is so much work for the Secretary General. So this morning we'll turn our attention to 2 people, and Sergio Aziz Kamara and that of Sita Ture, and of course we're going to talk to them and make we know exactly within any plans for the National Secretary General position of the SLPP and what they'll be doing. I mean, come 2028, they'll be moving to their elections Wednesdays and Thursday, the 30th and 31st of July, and let us know exactly waiting and in plans. I mean, who that fits in this position. So we can talk to Sergio Aziz Kamara, and he will join me at the studio very soon. And we expect to get Sita today online for me to get a discussion in the program. So now go on side, I will introduce my guest and shortly into the program, and make sure say you stay glued to your radio and get closer to your TV set, and make we get for know who that exactly fits for the National Secretary General position of the SLPP. Stay tuned.
Got the tricks, my tactics drop like the matrix. Make haters think like they solve mathematics. My mystics gives me the great instincts. Make it figure me like I'm not realistic. Brave son, Alpha Dawn is the Ganoma. Figure me when I rock with the MIC. Every chick in the house, I like ippy. What's my code name to lose? Dog Al Pacino. How many bitches in the world that will take to me? I got love from my enemies.
Even though he did me the misery, stop my reflect on memory. Don't hit me, try to be the wannabe. I got love for my enemies. Even though he did me the misery, stop my reflect on memory. Don't hit me, try to be the wannabe.
I got love for my niggas. Back in the days we growing up like the brothers, hanging all around who even die for each others. I'm not the EMS, I show love to my brother. I die for my niggas. You hit me, I love you. Me a nigga now, always make big boys laugh. Yet they call me a cracker. They said I'm a dropout. All I know is that I grow like a rapper.
Alright, welcome back to the Epic Morning Show on Epic Radio 99.3 FM, Slick Television, Channel 37, Radio Garden, Choice FM, that is in part of Kitong, and also via Facebook Live page at Epic Radio 99.3 FM. So before I introduce my guest shortly, and whether you plan for spaceship born or you want for preventory unwanted pregnancy, Lydia has you covered. Which you can choose from the range of Lydia contraceptive method that will definitely suit your lifestyle. I mean, option from the Lydia Post Pill as your go-to emergency pill. 1, the Lydia Daily Pills as your regular contraceptive pill. 2, the Lydia IUD as your long-time contraceptive method, or the Lydia FM3 injectable as your 3-month stress-free protection. So you can contact the call center on 5225 or message them on WhatsApp on 078-859-148 for any information we won't forget. So with Lydia, you truly decide. And of course, this advert has been vetted and approved by the Pharmacy Board of Sierra Leone. Alright, so we introduce my guest shortly, and Deputy Minister Sergio Aziz Kamara, and of course not the Deputy Minister of Technical and Higher, that ministry they cover, so he's the Deputy Minister for that ministry day. So Aziz, good morning and welcome to the Epic Morning Show.
Good morning. It's a pleasure to be on Epic Radio this morning.
For the first time?
No, I've been on telly here.
Okay, so you're going for the National Secretary General of the Sierra Leone's People's Party, and 51 to 52% of Salon people in vote tonight in 2023, and now you're pushing in for 2028. We're going to start up the conversation because those people don't be now only represented by certain delegates of una party. I mean, how trustful or how will they trust you that you're the right person for this position?
I mean, thank you very much. I mean, firstly, I just want to tell Papa God thank you for this morning, making it here safely, and thank you, Epic, for hosting me. I mean, as soon as I know, the Sierra Leone People's Party is currently the governing party, not alone, but this party don't take about 74 years, since the founding. For me, why Sergio Aziz Kamara, and why I don't come up for this position? It's simple. We party day in transition, and I give credit to the executive outgoing, Dr. Prince Alex Harding, Umaro Napoleon Kuruma, and I thank the leadership of His Excellency President Bill, who is a political leader of the party by our constitution. In any kind of transition there, as a party, we don't do so well, with second term, and with a progressive developmental agenda in this country. And we look forward to 2028 victory. I think it's important that you get somebody when I Secretary General, we're able to marshal the secretariat and the administrative arm of the party. But over and above that, I think you need somebody very loyal to the party. We don't be a committed member of the party, and I have that history over time. I mean, I account for my membership in this party for about 34 years. You know, I mean, at the onset of democracy, multi-party democracy in 1991, when I've been students then, you know, we got attracted to this party. So Sergeant Aziz Kamal has been somebody who has been a member and has voted for this party in 1996, right, in 2002, in 2007, 2012, 2018, 2023, and I'm serving.
So you're only part of the party in thick and thin.
Precisely so.
And sad moment.
If you look at all of the candidates them going, I'm the only one who has served as a Secretary General, you know, in opposition time, right? And serving in that role in UKI, you know, my contribution to the party was immense, both in terms of fundraising, developing political party strategies, you know, even when there was regime change, because we did not lose 2007 election, you know. I led from the front. For example, we built what we could from what you call the Global Bounce Back Initiative. We've been getting membership across the diaspora, UK, USA, Sierra Leone, you know, at the time, for keep the party momentum ongoing. What didn't happen? We bounced back heavily in 2008 local council election. We grew momentum. We grew momentum going into the 2012 election, where President Bill win, if you remember, right? There was
2012 election.
2012 election, yeah. I mean, there was fraud by the APC, right? We go to
So
court.
how serious? I mean, politician want for take with, because if you want to look at that, both parties, everybody they cry foul that they don't lost election. So who are we then as citizens?
I can tell you for certainty. SLPP not ever lost election.
And so the APC self could say themselves never lost election.
I'm telling you about this is fact, right?
Well, of course, you're SLPP, so we don't expect to go debate. We're not for going to debate.
No, certainly, but I'm just trying to
Okay.
give an account of history. Yeah, we never lost election in this country. 2007 was a regime change, right? We know it's English in the top do, right? I mean, you come into, you know, the question where you ask me, for me, I think is to marshal from the front. You know, I've served this party in a committed way. When at the college, you know, I serve as a student leader for a club we then call a Radicals Club, when I've been the only effective opposition to APC in autocracy, in tyrannical rule in this country. Why I say that? Now, just for put things into context, that at this critical moment, where President Bill don't do such a good job, you know, starting off with human capital development, and now we have the big 5 game changes, we cannot let go, right? For me, even women are deputy minister, right? Both working in the executive arm of government. I have not left the party, like during the 2023 campaign, you know, I've been part of the manifesto committee, you know, I've been part of the National Communication Committee, I've been part of the Election Management Committee, and Kaila become a zonal commander. In Kaila district, for example, we're able to forget all the parliamentary seats them. We're able to forget all the local council seats them. I don't ever join any other party. The only party I know is the Sierra Leone People's Party. So coming into this role for me is how we mobilize our membership and how we make Sierra Leoneans to understand, say the SLPP is the best party for this country, and we're moving on to 2028 victory.
So how will you sell out your position, being the Deputy Minister of Technical and Higher Education? What have you done? How would you sell out that? I don't serve in this capacity for 2 years, or probably above 2 years, but I'm not saying 3 years yet, that's for sure. So how would you sell out that? I don't in this position, I don't do well, so coming into the Secretary General not could be too much of a work for me.
So, you know, I don't serve in this present position for 4 years now.
4 years, okay.
Yeah. So I got appointed in April 2021,
okay,
you know, during the first term of government. You know, I was working with the United Nations as political affairs officer, but convinced, you know, and believing in the visionary leadership of President Bill. When I got appointed, I had to resign to join. You know, for me, that was a patriotic call. You know, a sacrifice to serve my country. right? I'm sure you attest to the progressive agenda of President Bio, right from human capital development. I don't day now this ministry 2023 will win. I got reappointed, but look, we don't get today when we take over power at 3 public universities. Then we get today we get 6 public universities. We don't open up access to students. Them right. We don't invest in technical vocational education and training. We get government technical institutes that we try for give opportunities to young people then for acquire skills, them employability skills, them for for get a better future, right? As Sierra Leoneans. These then are all the districts them. And with the hope for get centers of excellence. Because you not just want for create opportunities for people then for go to university and get a degree, but you want to let them get opportunities then for learn skills, then winner employability skills. So these accesses are open up across the country, right? For me, in fact, this now give me the motivation for serve now within the party, right? So that we will mainstream some of them positive agenda they have President Bill. Right? Human capital development, the big 5 game changers. We talk of young people, we say 500,000 jobs for young people. The need for get the requisite skills and competencies, for able to be employable, right? If you could be a very good carpenter, you could be a very good mechanic, you could be a very good builder, you could be a very good electrician. You understand? So that anything are so progressive, but that's on the side of government. But when it comes on the side of politics, I look forward to an opportunity for dedicate myself for serve the party and ensure Salon benefit from this party in progressive agenda. So and keep APC in permanent opposition.
So what is your strategy, for ensure that the party unites? I know say when I get to 1 or 2, issues them ahead of 2028 elections.
I step into this race as the unifier candidate, and I not step into this on a blank sheet. And I encouraged by the fact that when we get one of the party meeting, His Excellency the President, retired Brigadier Dr. Julius Malabio, encouraged we to move this election away from sentiments and emotions. Right? That we need a united front, not only for the benefit of the party, but for the benefit of this country. The achievements are huge. And we get to ride this election on President Bill achievements them, right? Going forward, marshalling my strategy, I'm not going to reveal this here, but I can tell you, my agenda, when I run this race, I decide to develop my own vision for the party. We say 1 country, 1 people, right? So that means in our party this way for unite this country. Now we bring peace, you understand? We get a leader today when I usher in multi-party democracy in 1996. That's President Bill. They call him the champion of democracy. So coming forward, for me, I say my vision is how we maintain a united, viable and sustainable party for 2028 victory. So that's clear, and that's been my campaign message. When I say united, yes, we don't go into lower level elections. Everybody don't they exercise their right.
A lot of issues be happening around the lower level elections.
We get a situation. I can tell you, for me, I've met with all factions across board, right? And I don't stand say I'm expressing, because I believe in the SLPP, so that make I'm not camp aligned. I'm aligned with the palm tree, the SLPP, 1 country, 1 people. So that gives me the wherewithal, the moral credentials, right, for able to bring people there into the room and say, let's think about the party, not only the party, but let's think about Sierra Leone. And not only stop that, because, unity is key. We have to go as a common front. This is not new. There's people, they get with tensions them, but we they unite. So for me, I get to reach out to everybody from the onset. I get for ensure say the reconciliation committee is fully activated for reach out to people then. Today in the SLPP, there's nobody I hesitate to pick a phone and call. There's nobody I hesitate to visit, their office or their house. There's nowhere I haven't gone in this country right now campaigning, and the messages that I've had, I'm encouraged both by with determination for win 2028 as a united force. But not only stop there, I also developed what's called the 4 R's. Defining my campaign, that are my principles of my campaign. One is around respect. Respect for me here is respecting the core values of the party. Because if you say 1 country, 1 people, You dey talk about how unified, how cohesive una for be, how una for respect each other, respect una leaders them, the woman, the youth them, the elderly, the disabled, that respect for the young people them, right? We need to get that mutual respect. My second R revolve around recognition. That recognition for me primarily is like, we have party members. We get what you call the grassroots, right? We get the woman them. We get the youth man them. We need for getting that recognition. We get the people that will serve this party at the front. The party in structure, you get zonal, you get chiefdom, you get constituency, you get district, you get regional, you get the national executive. We need to recognize them people their role. The one the way they vote, now them boku pass we way they serve the party. We need for recognize them. They don't need for beg for that recognition day. So for me, I want to make that a common agenda, working with my colleagues. The third is reward. When a political party win, membership want for ensure say that they campaign on a particular agenda, say development, say president schools go come, we pikin and go benefit, we youth man and go. So where that reward they can, people then where they campaign for we own our members, that development they like on the ground, and that president build they encourage you for do. You understand? So that reward for they, as you need the people that will get the right competencies, get the right jobs them, it's for all Sierra Leoneans. But you position political parties, develop systems there within the party, say a welfare fund, a business fund for party members them, so that they can go thrive, you understand? So that they can go become independent, and survive. The last R for me, the fourth one, is around results. Look, we get all them progressive agendas there where President Bio they drive through, from human capital development to the big 5 game changers. For though we take this on, call it feed saloon, human capital development, 500,000 jobs for our young people, for get technology and innovation, or get an effective public sector architecture, we need for stay in power for the benefit of Sierra Leone. So that result for me is that SLPP must win or win 2028 elections. Why it's also very important that we remain as a united force for take on the opposition and keep them in permanent opposition and win the election.
This is tricky. Who say your loyalty there? Is it President Julius Marabi or that of the SLPP?
Sorry?
Who say your loyalty there?
Look, our loyalty is to the party, the Sierra Leone People's Party. But remember, every party need to get a leader with an inspirational leader, right? We're development oriented. And I think President Bio has demonstrated that adequately with an agenda. Today, look, President Bio takes Salon back to the UN. Today, as we talk, in fact, I go congratulate her again. He's the chairman of ECOWAS, right? The way it comes to education, President Bio has been seen as a champion of human capital development of education. Right? So for me, I had to say, look, the party is 74 years old. And I say this in my campaigns, having gone across the 19 electoral districts, Sierra Leone, engaging MPs, former members of parliament. When you speak to the history of this party, you remember Samuel T. Magai, right? The first prime minister. You remember Sir Albert Magai, right? You remember Tijan Kabawe bring with peace. But for today, present day, the leader we'll go remember is President Bio. And for our campaign in 2028, it's important that we note that we continue to pray for President Bio for be guided with that wisdom in this transition, because now your agenda, your achievements, that manifests the way it gives Sierra Leoneans and we don't deliver on, now we get for going to the election with. That has to be acknowledged. So for me, my loyalty to the leadership of the party is with President Bio, and our aim as working as head of the secretariat under the leadership of the political leader, we're not the president now until we get a flag bearer, and the chairman that would emerge is how we keep this party together and not for lose this opportunity to win 2028. So I have a loyalty to President Bio because he's our leader, he's leading from the front, and he inspires us.
All right, so you get tight names, big names, and amongst which the clerk of Parliament, and Parantaroli Honorable. And it's very tight, and other names, no disrespect to the other candidates them, but I think there is another Josephine and all names that they come up with actually escape me. So is a one member now. Waiting set to your side.
There are 6 of us in this race, and just for tell you, say we're a progressive party, we get 2 men in this race.
That I said.
For the first time, right? So for me, what sets Sergio Aziz Kamara apart is I get the longest service in the party, membership in the party. I mean, I'm the only one we don't serve as Secretary General. I mean, I'm the only one, even when working with the United Nations, I committed to working for this party in Liberia, supporting the SLPP Liberia chapter. I mean, the membership there, mobilizing them to take an interest in the party, raise funds and vote. I went to South Sudan. We formed the Green Family, you understand, in Kailan district, Usaya Komot, you know. I don't commit myself to the party in works them, campaigning as a zonal commander, as part of the EMC team. So I don't ever sit down and just fool me. And then when President Biya...
And so do other candidates themselves. Paran at some point take on social media, we get issues parliamentarian and say, talk about the sacrifice them where they'll make for this political...
Listen, Param, I mean, because you don't mention him, Sergio Aziz Kamara has never gone to any other party. Ask Param if he has forever been SLPP, right? In 2007, when we did not lose an election, right? Param was in PMDC, okay? PMDC did not only remain as a party, but PMDC formed an alliance with the APC. You understand? And I will not speak to other issues which are out there in the public domain because Param is my brother, right? Not only my brother, but he's a Bow School alumni and he's a Bow School small boy. I have huge respect for everybody that has gone into this race. What it tells you that SLPP is at a place where the party has become so attractive and everybody wants to give them best and contribute. And I can tell you, winning this election as Secretary General, I'm going to work with all of them. I'm going to ensure that they are in committees for advance their own agendas and for Adam. I'm going to work with them to ensure that this party is not just our constitution that we're going to work with. We're going to develop a strategic plan that not only deal with how we win election as a strategy, which I'm not going to talk about, you know, in this forum, but also how we look after we membership them, how we empower women them, young people them, elderly and disabled people them, but also how we empower them with business and how we improve on their welfare as party members. So for me, these systems we have to build, and for me, I come into this race with a team orientation, right? So for me, I really appreciate that they have run, but I think having gone around this country, right, the message that I've taken to the people, not a blank sheet. You know, I'm talking about strengthening the governance architecture of this party at all levels, that the party offices them for be staffed that we need for work. I talk about a membership mobilization drive where I go to work with the organizing secretary, the financial secretary them, follow with develop membership base, strengthen them, increase on them, both in Sierra Leone and in the diaspora. So for me, I get a clear agenda here, and I'm going to work with them as the Secretary General.
Do you see the numerical strength of, women across the country, close to 51-52% of Salon population, now women, and you have two women in that particular set, the battle for the Secretary General position of the SLPP. Do you see this as a threat?
No, I see this as a great opportunity because I have two women here who have come forward. We speak to the progressive agenda of His Excellency. You know, the legislation with Gender Equality and Women's Empowerment Act today. You understand, right? Having these women here just tell you, say, we have given them opportunity. Kailan district where I come out, right? We get 10 MPs. 4 of those MPs, right, are women, okay? One of the women, in fact, in Kailan district, now they make the caucus leader for Kailan district when I'm your MP from my own constituency 008. You understand, right? So for me, it's not a threat. Rather, it's an opportunity that I would harness becoming the Secretary General for advance, you know, the objectives of the party for victory 2028.
There is normal mindsets of plenty Salon people there. We say that SLPP, elite party, and it's different from it's very difficult to separate the one day, or probably it's easy to separate people who will get money and people who will not get money. That bridge is so much tough in the sense that people believe that if you don't meet up to that standard, for be a member of the SLPP. How will you bridge that gap?
Firstly, that's not true.
But you don't hear them talking there, so people have been saying it.
That's not true.
No, but you don't hear them. That's my question.
It's opposition propaganda. Okay. Right? I've had the opportunity on this campaign and prior to this, moving around the country. I've seen the people that are members of this party. I have felt their genuine commitment, right? So those grassroots are driving this party. So no party, not the way you go say grassroots, you know. So APC, they always they think, so, oh no, now then get the grassroots. No. Now the grassroots are with the SLPP. SLPP is not an elitist party. SLPP is a party for all Sierra Leoneans, all rank and file, right? Women, them, disabled, across the country. We're not regionally biased in our membership. You check the cabinet profile. You understand? You check the MPs there in parliament. You check the executive profile. Even in the candidates the way they contest right now. You go see say, not to just somebody, it's not by education, it's not by economic power, right? So for me, that's not true today. It will never be true. And we'll try for even open up the party better to people. Look, you see the party right now, we open up, we get a young generation council for give opportunity to young man them at all levels for come in and take an executive position there, right? We get a women's council, right? For give women them that special opportunity for can serve. And that's not a privilege, it's a right that has been given to them. You go now party office across the country, you go see how people then they come on board, you know, and how they reach out. And for me, it's how, when I talk about my vision, so united, vibrant, sustainable, all the good things there in the party is how we sustain and improve on them, right? So you can't say a party, we don't win 2 elections, we don't get executive, I appreciate them. So you want to hold that success and move with them into 2028 victory, and all we members then value.
According to you, 2007, you said on a win the election, a big regime change. And that's 10 years after SLPP ruled the country. And so do APC say 2018 was a regime change. I mean, 10 years after the NCF ruled the party. And 10 years, now governance, spinning up to 2028, people, Sierra Leoneans, believe it's going to be a regime change as well. How will you break that and feel like it's going to be a continuity of the Sierra Leone People's Party?
You know, what we're looking forward to in this country is to have uninterrupted development. And that's what SLPP government currently represents. There's this thing out there where opposition forces, APC in particular, is on a 10-year mandate. Let's just use this opportunity.
And including ourselves with the talks in
let's just use this opportunity for tell Sierra Leoneans and say it's not true. We're building on our successes and our achievements, right? You know, they like today with this big 5 game changers, feed salon. Breast price don't go down. It's less than 650 Leon. Petrol price don't go down.
Less than 650 for a bag of rice?
Yes, sir.
Where exactly?
You go to the market.
Because from your last, I think I know about 749.
No, go to the market. Go to the market and check, right? Okay. Fuel price don't go down, right? You get more pequeña in school today that parents don't have to worry about paying school fees. Parents don't have to worry about feeding their children. In some places, parents don't have to worry about school uniform for their children, right? Where there are no schools, there are schools now. Where there are no universities, there are universities now. I come from Shegwema, right? Shegwema is like now about 25-30 minutes from Kenema. If the time women being go college, Eastern Technical University, where President Bill turned to university in 2021 been there. I don't mean for border for Camfrey Town. I've been for just go college. So you'd like to see how many people they go to college now. Kono, right? Where APC preside over the resources of this country. Today, we get Kono University of Science and Technology. They own a Bont Island. Jala University get campus there now. You understand? Right? Milty Mangai, right? We're not been polytechnic. Now university today, technical university. Right? So with any kind of development there, right, you get for build on the achievement, and Sierra Leoneans themselves go see say, no, we are not changing. We are going to vote on the achievements of the SLPP in 2028. That's another me I tell you say, President Bio, the progress we don't make, you know, and don't become an international icon of development. Other people that they can learn how we don't progress now. Yeah? Let we not do this to Sierra Leoneans. That is the most wicked thing we would do to Salone for disrupt SLPP in governance. Because we didn't move this country to a middle income country. Right? We not go bring thief ban or corrupt elements there again. You see what may happen, we'll do the CIO, right? The Commission of Inquiry, right? You see, People came, they admitted, they had to recover the money they had stolen. Which Sierra Leonean in right senses go and foresee that happen? We think about Ghana, we think about Rwanda. If Salon want for
people go believe, say, one for believe people it's the same system according to people. If we talk about the CI, people talk about the audit report as well, over 230 something billion loans, unaudited for. Within our party 2023 audit report. So people, it's a systematic problem.
Listen, let's not be blinded to what is working today.
No, but you talk about the share.
I know, because of politics.
And that therefore do with APC.
No, so you talk about two-term. So let's not be blinded about using propaganda and for say this is...
You see the audit report and propaganda.
It's a right, of course. We know that they use them abusively.
No, but what I'm saying, the audit report the audit public servant, is it a propaganda? That's what you're saying.
Look, that's not the government, right? These are public servants working.
For the government?
No, with the government, right? These are Sierra Leoneans. These are Sierra Leoneans. And you see what President Bio don't do with the ACC. You see the progressive strides of the ACC, right? It's rated as one of the best performing anti-corruption commission.
From 2018 to that of now,
yes.
ACC recover over 76 billion.
Yes. You don't see the recovery, right? This is not a process. Look, we're all Sierra Leoneans within all parties, right? Now Sierra Leoneans in our party. And people that need forget their hearts and mind say, I have to be patriotic, right? I cannot involve in corruption. And SLPP, that's what we're fighting. Right? If we make the efforts for fight corruption and for so they pay attention to human capital development, or young people then forget jobs, or everybody forget lights, we see the MCC we don't just come through. You can see opposition be they pray. So man opposition they pray they not come. Go online, let you see what in Caps Kanuki write, for example. You understand? That's a witchcraft against your own country. We'll say one country, one people, Sierra Leone People's Party, like what President Bio can say. Where you say free education, they pick whether an SLPP or APC.
When you were talking about this is the same thing. This is more of the same thing where happened before 2012 election. You are position waiting APC to do now, so we're not likely to do the same thing.
I want to let you be fair to this country, and we're not the fourth estate will not get a responsibility. Let's not speak politics. Let's speak.
No, but you're saying things. I know. Clarify them.
I know. Let's talk about policies. Yeah, and let's do so objectively in the interest of this country. Today, you get over 3 million picking them in school. We set the baseline. Yeah, before they come, now just a little over 1 million in their school. You understand, right? This is not for the benefit of Sierra Leone. You get party where been they choose, where APC been they even for give scholarship. That they choose with a partisan lens. Today, we would give scholarship, interviews them now every district. You understand? In that panel, the ACC, they did the civil society, they did the paramount chiefs, then they did it for Sidon. So we not to look at partisanship, right? With the give for all Sierra Leoneans then. What would the shape for all Sierra Leoneans then get, right? That's not the orientation of the Sierra Leone People's Party, which is why we're determined that Yasu, we don't go left from 20.
So how will you rate your party so far? Governance.
Look, the policies speak for themselves, right? In governance, if we not been to do well, they not go take win at UN Security Council. If Sierra Leone not been to do well and as a model of progressive governance, President Bio not go be chairman of ECOWAS. You understand? So when you look at all of this, you get Sierra Leoneans them way they serve in prominent positions then at the international arena, right? Just because Salone don't demonstrate, say, even the C10, Committee of 10, right? Now AU, President Bio chairs it. The African Peer Review Mechanism, President Bio now in the leader. You understand? So that just tells you we governance credentials them. Women them, we don't bring them into the governance arena. You understand? Young people then look at governance, you don't give the opportunity to say you're the majority here. Women, you're the majority. You should be part of defining, the feature of this country of Sierra Leone, right? So for me, we governance scorecard a very strong. And I make with confidence today say 2028 with the winner.
Out of 10.
The winner. Out of 10? 8.
8 out of 10.
Yes.
Come 2028, as I say earlier on, people believe, a lot of Salone people and believe it's going to be a regime change. I mean, 10 years according to what Yusuf don't say. I mean, those are the mindset of Salone people there. As if you win the Secretary General of the SLPP, I mean, how would you ensure that the party remain in power for third term?
But, I mean, for me, you know, we don't get a very progressive big 5 game changes. We don't consolidate everything we need for let Salone go before. That we need for field with service.
So you think you're not going to better work for you again?
So no. You know, so you talk about sustainability, right? You sustain and improve on that agenda day. So we'll continue for deliver, you know, on the goodies for all Sierra Leoneans benefit. So we say for skills development, I mean, we improve on and we ensure say we young people and get opportunities them for learn the skills them and become employable.
So this way they talk about on a national issue. Let's talk about the party itself.
I mean, you see me vision where I say it's about unity. Keep on unity, we all work, say we can compete for positions then, but we not one party and for the interest of Sierra Leone, we need for work together. Viability, I talk about we need for strengthen the party. If we be stronger in a base, raise resources, you know, across within the party. So when we're ready for campaign, we're strong going into that campaign, and we need for sustain the party. When things they don't improve, we maintain that.
At some point, some 1-2 years back, we see some disgruntled people from Kenema. I mean, they pull out a song about the SLPP. I mean, that song they be actually triggers amounts of mindsets about people.
But I don't know if you've been follow up. Also, say they may come back and sing. Say, you know, sometimes our young people are energized and we respect that. You know, small thing can happen. You know, look like me now. You know, people will say, "Oh, it's stingy, this, that." You understand? But developmentally,
and that's another concern again.
You believe, say, no. People who know the thief don't get a lot for give, but they are focused on the development that the country where all man go benefit from. If you bring free quality school education, you no need for pool money give somebody for go pay school fee, because government already don't create that opportunity there. So for party members, then and I make us say our welfare, right? For improve on the welfare, for empower we women them, we young people them. Right, for ensure so they go into skills, they're empowered to get, for example, a fund. You know, yesterday I've been there on one of the SLPP forum, them way vision. You know, some of the issues they were raised was around that building on this party for no we members them. We forget an electronic database. We forget an e-payment system, e-payment receipt system. You understand? Forget database, we know we membership across this country. We for create opportunities for women them, you know, not only giving them position, you know, but create fund, you know, like a business fund for them. Yeah? So we do a fundraiser, raise about maybe 5 million new loans as a starter. So they're able to pass that around, turn them around, make profit, and benefit people them at the ground. Not to government, not get for employ everybody, but you will create avenues of opportunities for entrepreneurship, for let them work and develop themselves. Right? So for me, within the party, we get forget a strategic plan. We all sit down, we think about what are the things that we need to do, you understand? And then that will guide the way forward. I'm very conscious, say, I'm going to be the Secretary General, I'm going to be in the room, head of the Secretariat, head of administration, you know, working under the supervision of the
chairman,
political leader and the chairman, working with that team, mobilizing the team. I want to see that we all, as executive members, are dedicating our fullest time. And I've said to people, the election are Wednesday, Thursday, we meet by Thursday. We'll have the Secretary General, and by God in power, I'll be the Secretary General. We'll go directly to the drawing board and start devising the plans, not only for winning an election, but how we look after our membership, how we ensure, say, we strengthen the systems then within the party, you understand, and how we go forward and win 2028 election for let this country Salone go before.
So
that the one country, one people.
You will actually sell out yourself. There are 5 other candidates, including you. We don't talk about Pagan, say, well, he left the SLPP at some point, where SLPP we need him, that's 2007, went to the PMDC. How will you sell out that, well, choose me instead of the other 5 them, sorry. How you will sell out, sir?
You know, Sergio Aziz Kamara has don't only be a member of this party. He don't serve in diverse roles, you know, like I say, you know, so having served as Secretary General, you know, I don't volunteer myself for serving other roles in the Manifesto Committee, National Communication Committee, managing elections. Sergio Aziz Kamara believing in the visionary leadership of President Bio and the SLPP party, right? Believing in Sierra Leone that we all need for put hand under this country let go before. Sergio Aziz Kamara make a sacrifice, resign a job in the UN, lucrative job, and say, I'm coming to serve my people, I'm coming to serve this party. And since Sergio Aziz Kamara can consistently, he don't involve himself in party activities. And when I speak to this, honestly, I mean, I speak with reference. You ask party stakeholders them, from senior the rank and file, they can attest to my commitment in this party, right? And Sergio Aziz Kamara, possibly we know they sleep until he deliver results. You see me 4 hours. First I talk about unity, viability, sustainability for 2028. But I talk about 4 hours and respect, you know, restoring and maintaining the core values of this party, respecting our leaders, right? Recognition that people don't for big, for be seen, you understand? For be acknowledged, for be recognized, for be seen. The reward, where benefit come to the party, look after the base of the party, the grassroots of the party, and that we all for work together as a team for ensure so we win or win 2028 election. For me, now that I come, you know, I don't hear a few people they talk about radicalism. Look, radicalism for me is in my DNA, right? We demonstrate against APC, right? We come on a street where NPRC come 1992, the People's Revolution, we clap for them, right? Where AFRC come, I was a student, right? They went to Frabe College, now Wisdom Tree, for law give them legitimacy. We say nothing, none of that happen. You cannot disrupt democracy in this country, right? We not only stop there, August 18, none of these candidates were on the street, right? We were on the street, right? We put ourselves in harm's way for this country and the sustenance of democracy. When they bring RPG and cutlass, you know, around Strand, Waterloo Street, small Waterloo Street, around Connaught, right? When they kill 2 of our students, and Vafi, Kone, you know, blessed memory, when I've been Jala students, right? And one of the nursing students, the Morimomo. Sergio Aziz Kamara was on the street, right? Demonstrating against AFRC and RUF, right? Went into refuge in Guinea as a refugee, did not only sit there, supporting 98.1, you know, for speak to the people of Sierra Leone, say, democracy for be restored. Sergio Aziz Kamara came back, you understand. In college, Sergio Aziz Kamara stood up for students and the right thing, right? Quietly in the room as Secretary General, I therefore drive the conscience of the executive for ensure, say, we remain committed to we manifesto promise to the people of Sierra Leone. Because when we do it, we're not doing it for SLPP, we're doing it for the people of Sierra Leone that we all can benefit. Posterity would have to judge us. This party is 74-year-old. It's 10 years older than Sierra Leone, independent Sierra Leone. It's an architect of independence. Today, we have a leadership in President Bio moving us to victory 2028, right? So for me, trust me, all of these candidates, let them bring them party card and lay them. Let them speak to their commitments in this party of past, of present, of what the future would look like. I believe Sergio Aziz Kamara has made a better sacrifice.
So you want to go to all of the 6 and get party card?
Sorry?
Not so all 5 get party card?
If they don't get party card, they will not be candidate.
No, according to which you say, they bring them party card. So probably I feel like...
No.
Okay,
I mean, so that they can account for their tenure in the party.
Just a clarity.
Yes. Right. So for me, I believe, say, people, they historically, people that don't build on this party, we make this party, we get for left arm, and this party is the best party.
Thank you.
Under the leadership of President Bio. I say one country, one people.
Vote
Sergio Aziz Kamara, your Secretary General. You will not regret. I make a commitment to the delegates them.
Thank you so very much. And continue for the which we're going to introduce and call them shortly on the 0799 and 4993. And for me to be part of the discussion. We'll go for a short break and we'll come back. We'll start for taking our calls them. Stay tuned.
The game they about for start. I'm sure you know say you roof day. Say you know way that is unique now in your own way. Now that's where most of the roof zinc where we they use they give you so many problems like leakage, Boku nail mark. Them band the way weak, we know the tail. We not able to weather condition and Boku other thing them. Now I get good news for you. JBS don't introduce self-lock roofing zinc them. Self-lock roofing zinc. Then they produce it with advanced technology. We guarantee it don't get no leakage, no nail mark. That the best for the weather and it will last long. The other good thing about self-lock roofing zinc, it even cheaper than the other roofing zinc them that the market. When you get to self-lock roofing zinc, they're every yen and then one sun waking cherry eye. Every breeze when they blow, no they scare you again.
I don't deal spend by roofing zinc them for the past years and them all they fail me. Some they leak bad one, some they rust quick and some ask for install. But ever since them introduced me to self-lock roofing zinc, all things don't change. Me home done safe and dry and no more disappointment or Boku yes.
Me office, use for leak bad one. Anytime it rain. Water keep flop all about and they damage documents and even equipment them working cost me Boku couple and this keep frustrates me and they cost me heavy one. But ever since I switched to self-lock roofing zinc, not even a single drop I the experience again. No more leakage and no more losses. Now the best roofing decision we I don't ever make.
I don't work with all kind of roofing zinc over the years and most of them just not the last. Poor quality, the ask for install and all time the client and they end up for call back and complain. But from where I don't know about self-lock roofing zinc, everything don't change. Them strong, easy for fix and it last long. Now the only roofing zinc I recommend and I believe I'm for work.
If you want for buy Boku, call me at 077-858-132 or visit me now with factory na Mimi Drive, Liverpool Street, Bengima Waterloo. Self-lock roofing zinc, it guaranteed the bill for salon tough weather.
This rainy season, enjoy comfort and collabs. Use the PNB Cash app from UOS. You want to send or receive money from your person within Ghana, Guinea, Liberia, Senegal, the Gambia, Canada, and any other place. With the PNB Cash app, you can transfer money anytime, any time. But wait so, in Otape, with the monthly service feature, you can buy to pop, pay like bill, and Boku order send them from the comfort of UOS. Download with PNB Cash app now at Google Play or App Store and start your transaction today. PNB Cash app, you all-in-one solution for comforts and collabs. For any inquiry, call in at the number 072 500 000.
May I have your attention, please? Are you planning your next trip? Think Air Sierra Leone. If you're looking to travel to London or Lagos stress-free, visit us now, number 2123 Siaka Stevens Street, Freetown. Air Sierra Leone flies directly between Sierra Leone to the United Kingdom, as well as from Freetown to Lagos. 30,000 feet above the clouds, Air SL flies so high, departing from Monday to Friday at 9 a.m. sharp from the Freetown International Airport. With ticket price, them we go fit you pockets. Book today. Now flysierraleone.com. For get quick chats with one of our attendants, call +232 90-838-071. Connecting Sierra Leone to the world. Fly with ease. Air Sierra Leone, our flag, our future.
Maria, I see say you give small mark soft drink back. You know say you get so sugar, eh?
I know, but he asked for friend drink where he like. What's in again I go able jam?
You don't try Sierra juice? Now you know mommy they give me picking them. You not get better sugar or you compare them to the other juice. In fact, na natural thing them they use for make them. We flop with thing them where they nourish the body, and that's the air for make picking go fine.
Talk true. I'm glad for your head so, but now the body no more is good for. Or is sweet na malt?
Me sister, is sweet tea. Make I tell you the best part. Sierra juice they support the local economy as na Salonia then they get all the thing them where they use to make the juice. It better for we picking them and we country.
Wow, I know we know all this. Are they beginning max Sierra juice one time? Also, I go able know more about them.
Now for check the research lab, they don't do all their studies for back 'em up. Sierra juice now the smart and healthy choice for picking them.
For more information, call 077-600-000. Sierra juice, the taste of Salon.
Welcome back to the Epic Morning Show on Epic Radio 99.3 FM, Slick Television, Channel 37, Radio Garden, Choice FM, not Eastern part of Kingston, and also our Facebook Live page at Epic Radio 99.3 FM. We'll start for picking a calls now on 079-994-993, and when you call, please your name. It looks like they call with 4 men, stay within 1 minute. So guys, the first call online already. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, everyone. Remember, Malika, I call from Standard for.
Good morning, Malika. Go ahead.
Kamara, na a perfect get charisma in the world, but the statement does not look static. You know, because at one point you will say the SNP did not ever lost election. At another point you will say teachers were telling they lost election. So that is not consistent. And again, they talk about university. The one that Kono, I believe that one Madam Nyamakoma, when a descendant of that district, they get an ECOWAS, and that money then ECOWAS will give them because the money will be there for give confidence. So Madam, the lobby for get that money there. So one university in district because they are deprived. So and when they talk, they don't ever win election. At 2023, people in the alleged say it was stolen election. And then the other way they alleged, they give the evidence, some of the evidence say, because of the non-attendance of both local and international observers in the announcement of the election. So I don't know. Thank you.
Thank you very much. And Adonis Conan from our Facebook Live page is saying because he has an unwavering plan for making the SLPP a permanent opposition, well, of course, and he continues to say, radical for me is in my DNA. Hello, go online again and pick another call. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Epic Radio. Dauda, the call from Dwazak.
Dauda, go ahead.
Yes, brother. Mr. Kamara, they talk exactly like say na party office they address 100 or 200 people. The way they talk to Epic Radio, they talk to the one whole Sierra Leone, you know, brother. So you for mind what they talk about. Una not ever lost election, including 2007. When 2007 that result come on, Pabewa when I been the candidate, no object, the outgoing president, Alhaji Ahmed Tijan Kabal, not raise any objection. Nobody not raise any objection. Una accept the defeat. Now you want today, I don't hear you say, una not be lost that election, na regime change, human capital development, Boku schools and just few days ago, they had people will sit for this primary, exam. You know, 5,700 PPs. They're not able to take the exam after they don't study, they don't go lesson, they don't go camp. You know, they're not able. And not to them no more. All other public exam where they reach, where they say so number of people not able to sit the exam. Where result come on, they don't hold up, so result. All the kind of things that not for happen. Now the kind of way where they describe the education, we say, we don't care and go before, you know, rest price, don't go down. Go to Kaila tomorrow, you say, you own home, you ask for one bag rest. It's now 600 or 700 and they tell you, no way. Now only free trial would they hear about rest price, don't go down. So when they talk, let them talk like say, would they talk to the one whole country, brother?
Thank you.
Please.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, Padauda. And is it Boima from our Pangata, right? From our Facebook page is saying you are a great personality, and of course you see with clear vision, and you are intelligent and articulate, okay, and you are the choice of the delegate. So if SLPP wants to win 2028 elections and it continue for say they have to, well, now you then get to choose if SLPP want for win the 2028 elections. Log online again and pick another call. Hello, good morning.
Morning, and inside I come from Central.
All right, go ahead, Saidi.
Let's talk about this we don't like this happy. This don't go, you don't come back. I don't really understand the second thing at the station. When my boat in that station, I have two kinds of today. We talk about when you have to have it on there. Politics, elections are a game of numbers. If you say people that you know that, you might give them status to people that you know that, we come back. Wait there. That's a mabaya. JP Dada. More Jena Canada, who they call those. A whole lot of them may come back. I mean, just because they come out and they were quite welcome. And let's talk about you win 2028, this and that, what come, what me, just because you know, one cover on our tracks. Maybe I know get the quickly this to get to my car and see why. Now that's not a plan. People are not speaking of getting involved. And now the election make it different. Now many people are alone vote without the one vote for. But this so called when I talk, I know that I read up to. I can't even tell that. When I don't ever jump power. When I don't begin to talk about, you know, we do study or you don't come out, you don't come back.
Thank you very much. 079994993, the number for be part of the Epic Morning Show. Log online again and pick another call. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Good morning, Pamusa. Sorry.
Good morning. Pamusa, they call adversary.
Go ahead, Pamusa.
And I tell you, brother, thank you, one. The first question I want to ask, would they hear about Paupa? They would hear about the SLPP. I want to explain that side. Then the making two, they talk about they cast blame to the APC. And for me, I want to talk about the issue. Why they go on at the party or the country? If we come by issue, let explain to we why make them suit Mohammed on put now SLPP party office. When are we on brother and Abdulazak? So now that's no more.
Thank you very much. 079994993, the number for be part of the Epic Morning Show. And log online again and see another call and pick another call. Sorry. Hello, good morning. Hello. Good morning.
Yeah, Bumper from St. John.
Bumper, go ahead, brother.
I want to tell Mr. Aziz, I want to go in mind back to talk about Paran in the EMS. Talk about bullets in Adi, in the DCS with it, or not in the chairman. People very big, it's about loyalty. And when they look at loyalty, look at the whole way Paran non play, the atrocities towards the emphasize, towards Parliament. You know, look where people mount. Vote for them, for vote in party. We want them back. Then we enter. So very be careful about the choice of vote towards people because this is about the interest of the leader. Elder not the leader. Now go matter. If they look at the one way of taking do more towards a consumer for protect the interest. Then they say you know to grasp somebody towards the SLPP. Because the grassroots, they don't understand you. Like how you say they talk a normal. Say it's about academic, but the grassroots they are the SLPP. They say they don't serve you. How efficient you go with that COI? They will also that 2020 audit report. But lastly, how you see hunger, starvation, after poverty with unemployment for meet up 2028 election. I will go.
Thank you so very much. We will take one last call and try for up the first segment of the Epic Morning Show. Reginald Brian Ojukutu Soya is all set for the second segment of the Epic Morning Show. Log online and get in pick another call. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, hi man.
Good morning, concerned citizen.
God bless. Just one green question I get for the guest, Aziz. Mr. Aziz, good morning. Mr. Aziz, my own question, where were you when UN gave them children about 49,000 bags of rice? We disappear up till now. Up to ACC will give account for the rest of the arrest me concern, Mr. Aziz.
Thank you very much. We will squeeze in one last call and try for up the first segment of the Epic Morning Show. 079994993, the number for be part of the show. And when you call, please try very hard for stay within 1 minute. Last lucky caller. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Epic Radio.
Good morning.
This now Noah the call from
Hamilton.
No, go ahead, brother.
Yeah, my brother, the man within our studio, Mr. Kamara, good morning. The Honorable Minister. How are you, sir? First of all, I want to say, for let this man be a candidate for be the Secretary General is one of the fittest candidates. Why I say this? Now the man this way, person living with disability, they go in office, you know, get barrier for entering office. And if he did, you know, get nothing waiting in the hide by you for them not talking. And all in talk them this morning, nothing no left outside, you know, mental with person living with disability. For say them for be included and also for be part and parcel of the party. This man, now one of the person where you call him at night, you call him morning time, you call him sun time, you call him at any time, a day, all time a day alive for let him pick you call and talk to you.
Okay.
If you don't get him, he talk to you, say no, I not get. If you ask him for anything, if you not get him, he say he not get.
All right.
So let the delegates they not make no mistake. Put the right man at the right place.
Thank you so
Let
very
them
much.
not go say if them be no. Please, we want somebody where it will continue the legacy of President Pio.
Thank you.
Please and please, people, I want to make this request. Now that when somebody is in a studio, the one the way that they call, let them be respectful. Let them how they want to respect. You not go talk to somebody as if somebody where you know land, get knocked in the head. Right?
Thank
we
you.
talk to authority.
Thank you
no
for
matter in candidacy, but we talk to somebody where it serve the government now.
Point noted. Thank you
so
so very much. You don't make your point here. We will look into that as well. But I feel like anyways, we will not talk about that. Thank you so much. We call us them and we appreciate when our calls them. We another call on the program and Aziz Sergio Kamara, you don't listen to it in the callers then don't say. I mean, we'll give you 2 minutes for respond to waiting and say.
Thank you very much. I mean, firstly, the issue around education in this country. I can tell you, no leader in this country not on committing himself to human capital development than President Bio. The Kono University of Science and Technology. APC promised the young people them. Then been get first lady winner the young Pekin. I not go say they not been put more deal, but in the first place, nobody they give money to an individual for can build government university. So that one then a lie. Yeah. President Bill na go na Exim Bank he bid. He negotiate for this money. As at last week, the people that been there na then go na Colon. And government na begin with your money for build the college. And the college don't start. A day on. Then they go. Right? So we will they talk we dey do am like President Bioki say even we not talk am he dey do am pass to see the results. So that's a lie. Again, 2023 election incontestable. President Bio winner, no runoff. Now APC in fact be the rig somewhere places them. 2007 election I stand by my word that we not lost them na be regime change that we win that election day. It's uncontestable, right? I mean maybe Pabewa because in that kind leader day we been just feel say I don't want to cry about this, let's move on. Now that make all they move forward, we try forget leaders them. Wait for this country your interest, they not go allow APC for Sidoya again. It not go be. Dauda Nadwazak, yourself in your right conscience, you don't see the progress we don't make. Not in all the way you do, we not go get your own challenges then. As Sierra Leoneans they do then work then they. You understand? But this figure where you give, I not think saying a right figure. People them way I talk
which
about
one, the 5,771 picking one of sits the
I go need for check Randy.
Okay.
Right. On people them way be non go other party when I be SLPP might come back. They are very welcome. The reason we make a mention that day now just for show me on consistency and loyalty to the party, uninterrupted membership. Yeah? And then people then welcome. In fact, they're more than welcome. For me, a political party for do good for this country, you need for winning election. And for winning election, you need for open up your arm. So for me now, for putting place them systems and we will make sure say people they not go even dream for go. Yesterday I be they talk about early warning. You they see the issues that were likely for let people then vex in a way that then go cause problem, let it not go happen. So that one and the Imran them, KKY them, they are very welcome to the SLPP. The reason we make them go and come back now because they know say the best party in this country now the Sierra Leone People's Party. They not go APCO, then go now then party, then come back. Mm-hmm. And you see how then they add value.
You get 1 minute.
You see they like today Imran is taking the mic, speaking about government progressive policies.
So 1 minute.
Yes. Yeah. Grassroots. I don't know what's in people then definition of grassroots. Oh, because you see disabled that they call, go to my office, and they engage people there at every level. So for me, rice price, it don't go down. I know say people then do want to let it go up, but it don't go down. It will continue for go down, and we will get to a point where now we go to export rice. We see President you put us in flagship feed saloon #1, just like we've been putting on capital development, free quality school education. Now so you don't put rice. Now I want to talk boku, but we not go see. Now make we as SFPP now the leader that they look forward to for guide we for the next leadership of the party, for the next president of this Sierra Leone. And me they pray as we pray for this country, Lord pray for the leadership of President.
Thank you so very much. We get other concerns over there for with the ministry, but then we will find if you can talk about the ministry itself. This now your aspiration we can talk about so no one for shifts the conversation, but here lots of concern they we get for the ministry. We will talk about that day some other time. Thank you so very much for your time for being part of the Epic Morning Show, and thanks to our beautiful callers as well. And we take the time for call. The one we send in actually the message of our Facebook live page. Thank you very much. And before I go with B&B Cash App, you can send and receive money anytime, anywhere. Just download the B&B Cash App today on Google Play Store for Android users or App Store for iPhone users. For any inquiries, you can call our customer service on 072-500-000. Thank you very much. Well, so we'll go to the curtains down for the first segment of the Epic Morning Show, and of course entertainment and sports lined up for you. And I want to make you say Manchester United will don't begin. I mean, pre-season tour 2-1 for West Ham. It's a start. It's a bright beginning for we don't know to Premier League, but we don't kick start well. So thank you very much. Reginald Brian Ojukutusa will join you now very soon for the second segment of the Epic Morning Show. So keep it epic and continue for listening to 99.3 FM. Stay tuned.
Yo, it's been a long time, Spotty won't body though. And I'm saying the thing you think I'm joking. Speaking the truth, you thought I'm talking, Cha-cha, that's the way the music goes. Let me see that little shaking. Spot, come on. Body in the house tonight. Body, dance in the house tonight. Beats in the house tonight. Drink in the house tonight. Let's party in the house tonight. Dance in the house tonight. I told you friend, everybody dress in the suit, ladies not free. Put your hands up, ladies better get up for them. Sweet lady 16, everybody we drink. Get up, do the floor, still remain the same. All night long, everybody drink and sing. Let's party in the house tonight. Me and Blake, I call my friend. We do times, Papa won't party though. And I'm saying the thing you think I'm joking. Speaking the truth, you thought I'm talking, Cha-cha, that's the way the music goes. Let me see that little shaking. Spot, come on. Tonight, party, dance in the house tonight, eat in the house tonight, drink in the house tonight, let's party in the house tonight, dance in the house tonight, eat in the house tonight, drink in the house tonight. Oh, let the party going on. I told you friend, everybody dress in the suit, ladies not free. Put your hands up, ladies better get up for them. Sweet lady 16, everybody we drink. Get up, do the floor, still remain the same. All night long, everybody drink and sing. Let's party in the house tonight. Me and Blake, I call my friend. We do things for life, dance in the house tonight. Sexy girl, booty on my life, eat and drink, better drinking snacks, she dance on my party. Pretty girls, every day you love me. Party in the house tonight, party, dance in the house tonight.
Cause we coming to freeze up, bottle of gin. And while let me see you bump it, grind. DJs keep playing the bodies of an Ayo. Everybody come and put your hands in the Ayo. Spot B, no doubt, gone down.
Father bless me. They gave me left, so come on, that's a beat. Fuck me, baby girl, make her feel my sideburns. This the jobless. I look mass, na good stone. I want link it from it, so take her to your elbows. Girl, I let you straight those what?
Body in the house tonight. Dance in the house tonight. Eat in the house tonight. Drink in the house tonight. Let's party in the house tonight. Dance in the house tonight. Eat in the house tonight. Drink in the house tonight. Let me see you partying. Drink whiskey, keep your head up, enjoy it. That gin keep jigging it, that bellies keep on flowing, that ladies keep on shaking. DJ play the music till the body get warming. Shake your body, live your life on the lawn. Put down your trouser, shake your butt in the lawn. Put down your skirt, make some noise in the club. Eat, drink and live in the club. Party in the house tonight. Dance in the house tonight. Eat in the house tonight. Drink in the house tonight. Let's party in the house tonight. Dance in the house tonight.
Alright, good morning, and let me start a beautiful Monday this morning, and of course we almost come to the end of July. But let me start with you some latest in sports updates. So very big one for we female patriot in the world of cricket, as we don't see Salon and Botswana don't qualify for the ITC 2020 Cricket World Cup for African category. And this is a very big achievement for we female patriot. So Tadej Podaga don't set for win the Tour de France. Wow. And we all know he's one of the best cyclists in the world as of now, despite in age, but of course he want to compete for win the Tour de France. So Santos Koroma from Mighty Blackpool being given the assist as Mighty Blackpool will win against one of their old rival Port Authority by goal to nil. And Santos be win the man of the match, and for present the award to Ram, now be a former team manager of Mighty Blackpool, Mr. Bowie, currently among the managerial position for FC Cologne. So after a long negotiation, it finally puts pen to paper now. Victor Gyökeres don't sign a 5-year deal with Arsenal, and then we present them to some of the fans them in Singapore, who's are currently Arsenal Day Asia for some pre-season. And Bansal Football Club now they extend and lead in second position to 3 points against FC Cologne as they win in the last match against Wilberforce Strikers, as FC Cologne draw points yesterday against Cambo Eagles. So Bansal now the second position, the lead FC Cologne with 3 points different. Despite the win against Port Authority, Mighty Blackpool still there in the relegation line in the red parts of the table. But Mighty Blackpool gets some very big opportunity in the next 5 games to finish the current season. And finally, it has been written, and the story will not be written, can never be erased. England women's team don't win the 2025 UEFA Euro Championship on post-game penalties. And guess what? 5 Arsenal players were part of this England team. And Coley will score the winning penalty for England. She's an Arsenal player. For that knowledge we get for you inside this morning on Sports Updates. We get barely 6 more days for the SLFA elective Congress. Still which we will bring to you all the facts about the Congress.
Hello, good morning, and welcome to the very last Monday inside the month of July. Of course, to your entertainment update here on the Epic Morning Show with me, Big Daddy. Inside with news, well, most underrated Nigeria Afrobeat singer, of course, Winaki Stanel, finally don't share the release date for a Uncle K album we set for drop inside the month of August. So let's keep it locked with the brother man even as they about for serve us again, and we know we think he do well. Renowned music promoter, of course, Soso Bericom, don't put down 120 million naira for a boxing match between Portable and VDM. Of course, we all know the saga way to go on between them. It's been back for back, and so the brother say he want let them settle this out of social media and get them to the ring. So the winner will go with 100 million and the loser will go with 20 million. In other news, they call me Zam Zam, of course, in song with winner Wholesome Side. Well, the song don't clock 500,000 plays on the Audio Mark, whose I feature Bakiteno and Creole Messiah. In other news, ISAT of Witchman Records, of course, yes, we're expecting something big from ISAT featuring iTribe. So yesterday, Manzu took this to the social media, say, let we watch out even as she's coming, and she's coming big, of course, with new classic jam, and you go left for put this back on replay. And Pastor Pekin, yes, so Maxine Blue, of course, the guy where they get a tussle with Rayboy Blue and the rest of the guys there, of course, yes. So finally now they want for introduce them, and he gets a new song where in already don't drop the snippet yesterday when I okay. So let's see and watch out waiting Maxine get for Kawit. Also management of King's Empire, of course, glad for announce say it gets certain appointees them way it don't put winner individual and for brand ambassador for the House of Star. Yes, so the previous winners, of course, Lolo Simeon, of course, we and the current one, Hawa, Tumbo, and the rest of it. Well, more names they for come, even as them say they not do it. So we expect so much people for be a brand ambassador this particular year. And finally, this morning, straight out of the Auto album. Yes, so Son of the Auto album by Jake. I get a video where in a hungry youth, and that video snippet is out now, but I bring you the snippet, let yourself watch and see, even as the full video go day out anytime soon. This now all I get for you here on the Epic Morning Show with me, Big Daddy. So till we meet as for today's Monday, and it's Thank You Monday.
It's the
Yeah, this for all the hustlers out here. You know what I mean, all my streets niggas them. Jake. GSC to the world, baby. Gang. Okay, yeah. Left the whole sky, now streets for again. We still okay, no.
The game they about for start. I'm sure you know say you roof day. Say you don't way that in unique na in your own way. Now that's make most of the roof zinc where we they use they give us so many problems like leakage, broken nail mark. Them band the way weak, we know the thing. We not able to weather condition and don't other thing them. Now I get good news for you. JBS don't introduce self-lock roofing zinc. Self-lock roofing zinc. Then they produce it with advanced technology. We guarantee you don't get no leakage, no nail mark. That the best for the weather and it will last long. The other good thing about self-lock roofing zinc, it even cheaper than the other roofing zinc them that the market. When you get to self-lock roofing zinc, they're FVN and then one sun waking cherry eye. Everything when they blow, no they scared you again.
I don't this member roofing zinc them for the past years, and them all they fail me. Some they link bad one, some they rust quick, and some ask for install. But ever since them introduced me to self-lock roofing zinc, all things don't change. Me home done safe and dry, and no more disappointment or boku stress. Me office useful leak bad one. Anytime it rain, water keep flop all about, and they damage documents and evil equipments them working cost me boku couple. And this can frustrate me and they cost me heavy one. But ever since I switched to self-lock roofing zinc, not even a single drop I the experience again. No more leakage and no more losses. Now the best roofing decision we I don't ever make.
I don't work with all kind of roofing zinc over the years, and most of them just not the last. Poor quality, the ask for install, and all time the client and they end up for callback and complain. But for me I don't know about self-lock roofing zinc, everything don't change. Them strong, easy for fix, and it last long. Now the only roofing zinc I recommend, and I believe I'm for work.
If you want for buy Boku, call in at 077-858-132 or visit me with factory na Mini Drive, Liverpool Street, Blangima Waterloo. Self-lock roofing zinc, it guaranteed the bill for salon tough weather.
OneXBet values your activity and wants to celebrate with you. Stay with us and enjoy OneX Free Bet, a weekly reward just for you. Sign up at onexbet.sl with promo code 3SL to get a 200% welcome bonus up to 2,800 leones. Bet on the correct score from Tuesday to Monday and get guaranteed free bets. Millions already winning. Join your friends and experience the thrill of victory with OneX Free Bets.
May I have your attention, please? Are you planning your next trip? Think Air Sierra Leone. If you're looking to travel to London or Lagos stress-free, visit us now na number 2123 Siaka Stevens Street, Freetown. Air Sierra Leone flies directly between Sierra Leone to the United Kingdom, as well as from Freetown to Lagos. 30,000 feet above the clouds, AirSL flies so high, departing from Monday to Friday at 9 a.m. sharp from the Freetown International Airport. With ticket price them we go fit you pockets. Book today now flysierraleone.com. For get quick chats with one of our attendants, call +232 90-838-071. Connecting Sierra Leone to the world. Fly with ease. Air Sierra Leone, our flag, our future.
I hope that our visitors would listen to the song carefully, because it's true. They're trying their best to stop our progress with bad propaganda. I mean the foreign press. Bad things are blown out of proportion and spread all around. But the good things of the island they will never mention. Like our scholars have sit and passed every test. There's nothing about that in the foreign press. You know our music is rated amongst the best. There's nothing about that in the foreign press. But if a man steal a mango or
person where you know able to do good, a person where you able to do bad, of course, definitely try for well the person or talk certain things them way go be a kind of detrimental against the person in good. We normally can say that you able to do good, not do bad. So we of course welcome you this morning to the second segment of the Epic Morning Show, the review segment. Also we look at top stories and way they make the headlines. A lot of things anyway happen during the course of the weekend, but I'm super excited. Of course, yesterday on Saturday, force me female team that support Nigeria won the WAFCON, that now the Women's African Cup of Nations, and then yesterday on Sunday, the Lionesses, that's England women, being win the female Euro 2025 as them beat the world champion Spain on a post-game penalty. So I'm super excited. And on Friday night, Manchester United won against West Ham in the pre-season, so a lot happened. And but this is the Epic Morning Show review segment on Epic Radio and Slick TV channel 37, and same way on Facebook via Epic Radio 99.3 and also Slick TV Facebook page, live on Choice FM and live on the Radio Garden and we website. In the studios now I get the honor for, we're all Manchester United in this room and by the way, but this is not a sports show. This is a very formal show. I get Dr. Victor Moinina. Good morning, Doc. It's a pleasure for getting you as always.
Good morning, Mr. Reginald, and good morning to our listeners and viewers.
I also get Usman Ibrahima. The shocking news for we all now, and today we know saying Manchester Usman support. Good morning, Usman. It's a pleasure for getting you.
I've long been a Manchester United fan, so I get the opportunity for say good morning 210. Good morning again.
Yes, second time. Thank you so much. quickly, before we review the front page of various newspaper, we want to take a very quick message from Lydia. Now, whether you want to space bat or prevent unwanted pregnancy, Lydia has got you covered. Choose from a range of Lydia contraceptive method that suits your lifestyle. Opt for the Lydia Post Pill as your go-to emergency pill, the Lydia Daily Pill as your regular contraceptive pill, the Lydia IUD as your long-term contraceptive method, or the Lydia Fem 3 injectable as your 3-month stress-free protection. Contact our call center on 5225 or message us on or WhatsApp at 078 859 148. Number again is 078 859 148. For more information, with Lydia, you truly decide. This advert has been vetted and approved by the Pharmacy Board of Sierra Leone. So that message is from Lydia. Quickly now, let's go to the review of the major newspapers. We take with us pick this morning, which is the Awoko newspaper publication, Monday publication that is out, and it gets a big banner headline which says Parliament passes landmark Electricity and Water Regulatory Commission Act. We also get to meet Albert Patrick Sanko, Sierra Leonean all-tech innovator tribalizing in the United States, and there's a photo of Albert Patrick Sanko on the front page of this paper. We also get Parliament receive 40,000 watts of office equipment from International Ideas. Well, there is a presentation being done here by DG Finda Fraser, where they received the donation from International Ideas, and we also get Sierra Leone launches groundbreaking uterine health fund to champion women wellness. There's a photo of the First Lady of the Republic of Sierra Leone, Madam Fatima Jabi Bio, and also the President of OFLADS as well, the Organization of African First Ladies Association.
On the front page of the Concord Times newspaper publication this morning, Ambassador Sowa presents letters of credence to President Donald Trump. Alongside a photo of him, we meet with President Donald Trump at the White House. To strengthen ICT infrastructure, Audit Service receives $40,000 Saudi grant through Insotai. Also on the front page of the Concord Times newspaper, meet Albert Patrick Sanko, Sierra Leonean AI tech innovator, tribalizing in the United States.
And away from that one, with me now I get the Independent Observer's newspaper, and he gets a question already posed: what does Sierra Leone trade? That's just it. And then Aminata Bangoa takes SLFA to court. It's also part of the top story where Independent Observers the report, and we get a 50 most story. Influential Sierra Leone Women's Award presents Honorable CD Mohamed Tunis Lifetime Peace and Democracy Award. And finally, closer to seas, Mr. President, can we talk? Part 206. All of this and more you'll get now the front page of the Independent Observer's newspaper.
And on the Premier News newspaper, Mayor demands land reform after deadly floods in Freetown. Of course, the photos there after the devastating impact of last week's floods will hit Freetown. VIP Trading Company honored for outstanding media support. Also on the front page of the Premier News newspaper, President Julius Maada Bio honored, and the US green lights for the $480 million compact energy grant for Sierra Leone.
Well, that's all we have in for the newspaper review this morning. Now, with topic that we can discuss, we have the Ministry of Transport and Aviation that reduced transport fare by 7%. We can look at the level of compliance and all, how far this don't go. Of course, we will look at the list as well of various areas where they don't reduce the fare, and if it's the reality, whether it's just on paper or it's actually been implemented. And we also get Vice President Juliet Jallo be engaged diaspora stakeholders in London on the national priorities. And finally, a suspected drug laboratory lab don't be discovered again in Waterloo. And also, we discussed, I think it was on Friday that we had a discussion on these drug issues and all of, no, it was not Friday, on Thursday, Doc was here. We talk about counterfeit, 10 individuals being detained. And again, it seems as if drug is on the increase now. Now, a lab has been discovered at Waterloo and all Usai, and also they will work out some of them bureaus and they, so that people already watch you on TV go actually see them. But let's start up quickly with the Vice President of the Republic of Sierra Leone. So many times people can say, I mean, we've not been hearing much from the Vice President of the Republic, but now the Vice President being there in London, so I've been engaged Sierra Leoneans on, and he give updates on the government in national priorities. And also quickly I'll just give you a news write-up, read them to the public, and then we go take that particular update in the program this morning. So here is what we had. Vice President Julde Jallo engages diaspora stakeholders in London on national priorities. So the Vice President of Sierra Leone, Dr. Mohamed Julde Jallo, has met with members of Sierra Leone and diaspora at a stakeholders forum hosted by Sierra Leone High Commission in London. The engagement highlighted the SLPP government strides in gender equality with over 30% female representation in parliament, alongside progress in health, education and agriculture. The Vice President shared that Sierra Leone was now exporting sardine and cooking oil, whilst scaling back food import through local rice production under the Feed Salon initiative. And he also continued to say he also cited improved energy capacity in Freetown, infrastructure expansion, shared the good news of US government approval of 480 million MCC compacts to boost electricity. Dr. Jallo affirmed the critical role of the diaspora in Sierra Leone development, especially through remittances, supporting education and family welfare. And he finally said encourage investment in microfinance, health, education, noting that while concrete incentives for diaspora investors were still under review, the issues remain a government priority. He also emphasized his office will always continue to actively support the clearance of donated medical and educational supply from abroad. He said he was impressed by participants' welcoming messages and updates, assuring them that he had also taken note of their calls for clearer strategies to better structure and amplify diaspora contribution to a sustainable way. So these were some of the statements made by the Vice President while he addressed stakeholders in London. So I get a formal invitation from the Sierra Leone High Commission in London and all. And he talked about a lot of things one about give them update that Sierra Leone now they export sardine, they export cooking oil and all the things them as well. So let's start with Dr. Victor Moini now, which he make up of the Vice President in official engagements with some diaspora stakeholders in London, sometimes within the end of last week.
Well, first of all, a welcome news because we all need to know what's really going on in the country. And sometimes it's very much important that not just the diasporans, even we, the one that within the country, we need to know what's really going on in terms of our development drives and other things. It don't kind of silence months or weeks or years of speculation that we Vice Presidents kind of docile, that they need do much, and we don't know it really.
It's been a while, we've not had from him.
Yeah, so for let we see him in that capacity today,
okay.
I think it's a very
I think some weeks back or so he was in Spain.
In Seville.
In Seville, yes,
yeah.
But
that's for finance for development projects. We go on with some CSOs there. So this one now more or less for me to Sierra Leone.
What's your general assessment about the performance of the Vice President? So many times we talk about the President, but how crucial, how effective has it been so far in executing his role?
Well, the Vice President is now very good representative for the President, because there are areas where we go on for ask critical questions if the president not the incapable for stepping. Look at this town hall meeting we will be get. We president not be good. If na VP be good, I think say if we're able for give we lots of updates as to what really they go on at the country. But if he's been sidelined, sometimes in some of these issues that where we really need for Yeri, what really they go on at the country, I believe say they don't do it in the right way. But this way when I insert go for represent the country, I believe say it's a good step. But also not just for the diaspora and like I say, we also
some of them
we need to know
on government and national priorities, how far they don't go and all of the things.
Talking about exporting sardine, it's Sabrico that we're talking about. Sabrico na a private business, not a government.
So this, you think this should not be flag under government?
No, because of Sabrico na Lebanese mangeta and
the last time the vice president was also I think in Nunge, they go to a farm and we understand people they say that farm is not owned by government, it's been owned by a company.
Listen, let we stop for the prioritize people and personal investments for make election a national something. When you talk
is
about
that you think something wrong with that?
Well, when we talk about national things, this Tomabon project, now national project. Why don't we go and talk about that? The youth farm, now national project, Andy.
But we talk about local rice production as well under the feed salon. Yes, that's what.
Uswan,
well, preferably it's the Tomabon project. No, the vice president cited that one. Why is he making statement? Yeah,
Reginald, let me not talk like the one that we're not in a salon.
Okay,
me and you not free to do this one, right? You get opportunity for take your vehicle now. You travel, go apply. You see whether they talk na reality or not.
Okay.
Over the weekend, I was in Cambia. One thing I noticed about Cambia is that most of the things that they consume, they come up from Guinea.
Wow.
And because of that, you find out they seem to be more convenient with getting Guinean product than Sierra Leonean product. The thing where you go see them, the consuming as alone are food stuff, mostly bread. The other half after away with the buy. But a lot of the things, including the electricals, then come off from as far as Guinea for letting buy them. So you ask the question, is this really one way we would say a national priority? For say Salon they export sardine, whose government institution they do the sardine export? Now a private business. So sometimes it's good that we try for differentiate between this and Dandy.
All right, thank you so much, Usman. I'll get you take on the vice president in official engagement with some diaspora stakeholder them in London. And so they give them updates on government in national priorities.
Well, I think saying a democracy engagement with people we concern is very important. And just like we talked with the CBDC, say in a way, the vice president is being sidelined. We see much of the chief minister taking the role of the vice president. But this happening, and they talk about critical things to them in the economy, like trade, for example. Say Salon don't begin for export, something like sardine. ABC also praises last year when the country Salon don't be one of the first countries them now West Africa where they even produce sardine.
He also say cooking oil as well.
The country. I mean, many go criticize and also a government agency they do this sardine for manufacture for produce this.
So that should not be counted on the government.
Again,
the government could argue for say it takes a government for bringing private investment into the country. So so one of the issues they gave talking about trade there with international partners them. And areas like the energy sector, the 480 million MCC energy grants, that I think will help a lot. So I think again, diaspora gets a lot of role for playing this because the investments them at the country, the remittance they send can really help for boost the economy.
Thank you so much, Usman Ibrahim. We continue with the program this morning. We go for another story before we go into the press release from the Ministry of Transport and Aviation, who decided to announce the price of transport to reduced by 7%. We'll come to that shortly, but we'll go now to an insight. We'll go listen to. We understand the Sierra Leone police don't uncover a new drug lab. Now Waterloo. A few weeks back, sometime last week we talked about an alleged building at Fwabe, who said they suspected that they processed drug, then go to the scene at the building, but they're not be able to make any formal arrest. Now let's hear from this particular insight and get a revelation about the new drug lab that was uncovered at Waterloo.
And they drug laws and they did this passport. He said, my passport, you don't travel on this kind of passport, but now differently deep and move. Another 2 passports in this Salon passport, now differently. But he say, I get all the passport. You get local, you want to get from passport. So, and the item they need. Now when I see fan, when I see freezer, plasma. People they will say, where will I carry plasma? Police. This na money they come with. The money will be done, they said it to them. Now the property this. The law will call them crime proceeds. They get for there. Police when they use them, will they put them as an exhibit. Let law, the one with this master sabi people they bad law, they will say, okay, this na left or una do otherwise. So now make it there. All the property they na exhibit. So that the young man is salute brother, but no one let this country are better. So over to you, Mr. Masari, something I like the life for you. I mean, calculate the car with you, said, let they ask you. What do you say about their property there?
Yeah, Mr. Man. That is for sure. The all call police, so I've been doing some good time for the interview. I'll tell you what you say.
And for what that man is waiting on? If not that way they talk to, now you to you. Watch out.
Nothing for say. So, but then property and I in your possession. My possession. Nigel, I mean. I'm not gonna for say. Okay, thank you very much. Yeah.
So in law, if person says silence means consent. It means we say not get nothing for say. Gentleman, I get the property there. Now can I go back here?
Thank you very much, sir.
All right, so that was the drug lab, of course, uncovered at Waterloo and all, and yeah, really police them they do and questioning and all to one of the persons where they meet at the building, and he clearly say you get nothing for say. They uncover a lot of things. Not only drug, you see cannabis, sativa, substance that they take from a kush, among many of the things that they uncover now at the building, and also few counterfeit notes them in there as well. If you look at the video where we show,
and
then one of the man is they see plasma as well. We've been there. So Dr. Victor Moynihan, how this is becoming unbecoming already, because the fact that incident this don't happen fast at some point we think we will win the war against drug in the country. So the question I go ask you now, how far governments don't go with regards fighting this drug menace in the country? A whole institution was established to fight this. Have they been successful? Have they been active enough, or you still think they need for be more? They need for put more proactive measures for combat the drug menace in the country. Like get you bite on this. The National Drug Law Enforcement Agency, in particular.
If I put them in percentage,
because actually how far?
Yeah, I would say government don't do like 25 to 30%.
Out of 100?
Yeah, because.
It's all the efforts they don't put.
Yeah, because for talk about it's one thing. For actually put punitive measures is another thing. Yeah. When you talk about punitive measures, you talk about you already demand talk say if the man we want for talk to a girlfriend, it is his voice, right? It means the person they take and say probably I not do enough for protect my business. Listen, Reginald, this is just one thing. Cannabis sativa has always been in the business.
But we saw a large scale of farm that lab day.
Because of that water loaded, then get jamba farm then. Not to 1, not to 2, not to 3, not to 4, not to 5. Plenty. Where they go around that area, you see. You see bushes them. Inside them bush and then they plant them and all of that. So the question now with me I believe say we for answer is, are we really serious about the fight against these drugs? If we are serious, how can we help to mitigate this thing? Because mind you, the one way they affect not to government too. Now me and you, the ordinary people. So if it's affecting us, then how do we now address this issue for it not happen? That kind of laboratory, of course, say the way they produce that local kush, it kill beaucoup people, especially in this rainy season here. Sometimes the imported one, I don't know impact, but this way then they make some here. It's crazy because some of the ingredients are where they make with. It's very, very.
And now you go out almost every 2 or 3 days, you see bodies being dumped. I see one, and all the last time the Minister of Youth they tell me why we address their co-as parliament the state hall na parliament that almost every day then they record over 4 to 5 death. When then they go back now, then they call the ministry for go bury them people and some of those things are happening now. So if we are losing that in a year, then you look at what's the fate of we youth them.
It's not just about the fate of the youth, it's about the future of Sierra Leone. Now we get the future of the country. If we sit down and we allow them in there so for sweep away, it means that automatically we are going to just go down the drain and things are not going to be done properly. So what's me the advice is this: we as citizens also need for tie with your tight and try for be checkmate as to some of these things. Some people are nobody in laboratory there, so but they know talk more. They not go alert authorities and for let them take action because one or two ways then say the benefits from them. So they will not talk about it because they go say, oh, this is my source of livelihood. But hey, you're making your source of livelihood at the detriment of somebody else's life. Is that a sustainable source of livelihood? So I really think of waiting will be the impact if all Sierra Leoneans come on deck to the fight. Let us not let the feds key government. Let us have take the feds like we own and see how best it affects. And mind you, the person where they take that push might be your brother, might be your Pekin, might be somebody where you know. And if we not take action against that, you know, say in a season like this, now and they die because the place cold and then kind of and they affect the system where they do. This is a very unfortunate thing, and I hope say the police and governments go step up for take more action against some of them people.
Osman, you take on the drug lab way they uncover now Watalu.
So I go agree with Doc with regards to the collaboration way I think authorities then need with the people because again it's clear many people residents in different areas aware of these sites, aware of these production facilities So just proof for sure for say the speculations online and other parts from people saying that the kush and other drugs they come up from other countries they come. Now it's been locally produced by Sierra Leoneans and the fact forget the guts in fact for even answer for reply back to the police, the Inspector General saying I'm not going for comments. Just imagine all of that. So I think collaboration is very well needed, and we see recently for many years now since this Kush menace this country, youth man they broke into graves they disturb the peace of the dead. So it's a big problem. And again, with regards to authorities, there will not need corruption in this. It will be a collaborative fight between Sierra Leoneans and the authorities.
Do you think the government have been
against?
Do you think the government have been, of course, I mean the agency where they fight this drug menace, have they been proactive enough or rather been reactive in the fight against
I don't see NDMA. Even as we get these publications from them saying that they don't work a lot, but we still get the drug problem. The world still know it for drugs. I mean, speculations also with regards to Europe's most wanted fugitive, then say allegedly in a salon, and I watch documentaries from Al Jazeera, from BBC, from other news networks, all of that to get millions of views on social media, on YouTube, on Facebook, millions of views. It is a bad record for we country internationally. Again, we all know Sudan they go even drive out investors them.
I want to be tempted for ask a question. If you think say we will lose the fight, are we losing the fight against this drug menace?
We've been losing the fight against drug abuse for a very long time now. I mean, we still see youth man them, they sleep in the streets, their food them swell. I mean, I see one this morning where they come, Reginald, another youth man will be say food swell. They work on the streets of freedom. So of course we get a lot of work for do, and if I rate the government's approach to this, are just at 5%.
Wow, Doc say 25, right? Yes. So we continue.
I said 30.
Okay, 30. So we continue the program, and finally the big one now: the price of transport reduced by 7%. Like the press release we come out from the government of Sierra Leone through the Ministry of Transport and Aviation. So this press release come out on almost in the glowing close to the evening hours, around 4 p.m. on Friday, and it says due to the decrease in pump price of fuel per liter for petrol and diesel from 27 to 25 leones, the general public is hereby informed that the Ministry of Transport and Aviation, in collaboration with the Motor Drivers Union and other key stakeholders in the transport sector, have agreed on to follow. Have agreed on to follow for public transportation fares within Freetown municipalities and the provincial route effective Friday 25th July 2025. Now these are the routes as listed. Maybe I wouldn't be able to go through every single one of them, but from Lumley Regent Road, from Lumley to Regent Road, now from 5 Leons to 4 Leons, and also we get from Aberdeen Regent Road, Aberdeen to Regent Road as well, from 5 to 4 Leons, and then we have from Waterloo to Bombay Street. The old fare here for that route was 11 Leons, now it's 9 Leons, and then we get from Lumley to Bobo from 7 Leons to 6 Leons, and then we also have from Waterloo to Toke from 25 Leons to 24 Leons, and then we have from Wilberforce to Jue, which was 12 Leons initially, now at 10 Leons, and then we have the Wilberforce to Jue from 12 to 10, and then Wakafine, Freetown, pole to pole from 10 Leons to 8 Leons for the Wakafine bus or the bus system. And then you get other Keke en route as well, Dede, which also states from Lumley to Wilberforce from 6 now to 5 Leons. And then you have from Lumley to Aberdeen from 7 Leons to 6 Leons. We also have from Upgon to Duazak Junction from 7 Leons to 6 Leons. And then we have from Wilberforce to Regent. Wilberforce to Regent now, the fee was 10 Leons, now it's 9 Leons. Aberdeen Road to Aberdeen from 6 to 5 for Keke, and also Congo Cross to Wilberforce from 6 to 5 as well. Well, just other few side I go take. Now the one we get for the trip to the provinces, Freetown to Kainlaun 250 to 230, Freetown to Kono from 190 to 170. We also get Freetown to Kabbalah from 160 to 150. Freetown to Cambia, Doc Bingo Cambia, I can say almost even pay from 120. No, let me go to guess from 120 to 100 Leons.
Now this is 120.
I'm coming here again. Freetown to McKinney from 120 to 100 Leons. Freetown to Bo from 120 to 110. We have Freetown to Putloko from 120 to 100 Leons. And then we have Freetown to Moyamba from 120 to 110. We have Freetown to Kenema from 140 to 130. And then we have Freetown to Matrujon from 140 to 120. And then Freetown to Lonsal from 190 to 180. They also state Freetown to Bo, government bus from 120 to 110. And then Freetown to Kenema, government bus from 130 to 120. Now, they say the inter-district fare will be adjusted upon the visit of the committee in the district. And also the last part I will take, it is very important for all to note that any deviation from the proportionate fare set above will be met by the full force of the law of Sierra Leone. So signed by Honorable Rex Bonaparte, when are the Deputy Minister of Transport and Aviation. So gentlemen, I take my time for go through the fare so that people already listen to me go able for know. First up, Doc, who you can this morning, how much you pay transport?
I come off from my house, I go Rise Radio.
From your house to Rise, how much you pay? How much you pay today?
No, I don't go Rise Radio for a long time.
No, what I mean for me, where you come on your house to Rise?
So today where I go there, I pay 25 Leons.
That's why you pay. Okay, nobody go Rise before.
Okay,
all right, okay.
Then from Rise for Kanaya, I pay 12 Leons.
Instead of not 10 will be not 10, not 10.
We're supposed to be 10 Leons.
Yes.
And then for go Cambia, and at that same Friday, we then pull the press release. I didn't have the park day. I told the guy, well, the transport 100 Leons. He said, if me not ready for go, let me just team up. They wait for 100 Leons transport. That's where we end up for pay the transport to go. So you find out, say, well, then they talk about punitive measures. Who that go take that measure for them? Because even the drivers union, the one that we go
and they say this is jointly with them, the motor drivers union,
but
the
then,
Keke riders and also Okada riders.
But then you know, say some of the members they not even listen to the institute, to the heads then, because the heads they actually know they actually do something we reflective of them. I remember this radio station we do something the last day we make a phoning program one Poda driver call from Waterloo Axis. They say the problem we then they face is that sometimes they get issues. None of the administrative leaders they not even come for help them. And we work a fine can and tell them for stuff for use new road and for use old road and all of that. And the old road says no motorable and it become difficult for them. So you find out say sometimes they fine for them we do things we reflective of everybody in perception and in views. But if we do things on we own, the drivers and go tell you say we no respect this.
7% reduction. I be asked whether it's the reality now, but do you think that is viable? 7%. It is 2 million from the transport, and then 2 million from the pump price of fuel and all, and then we see that 7%. Or you think you would expect more percentage?
Me not really expect to say them go reduce because at the end of the day, the drivers are going to talk say we don't get pump price reduction to 10. And
but you know it reflects now the transport.
Now the one time is now they see the reduction. Will the drivers honor it? Will they listen to the
do you have an option in this stuff?
Reginald, where you come on use, not take exact transport to get extra money, because if not, well you go say now it better because now normal time. Where you reach to rush hour.
Peak time.
Where you reach to rush hour for let people then go home. Some man they even tell you say they pay this amount of money. We even pass waiting and they put now as price. And you will get the exact amount of money you're not even gonna use. So if I follow you get the extra, of course Iranians know this. We don't need for tell them.
Finally the government listen and reduce worker fine from 10 to 8.
Well then almost people they take worker fine. So
it's a question that is
posed
unanswered.
And then almost worker fine they buy fuel.
24. So you mean in other words you say worker fine for reduce more?
Yeah, because they are paying less than even the stipulated price with the fuel for petroleum products is 25.
Or maybe then go see then get an argument that then they go long routes than the other one then.
Which route are the long routes?
Wait, maybe from to is it not long to Okonot Hospital or so?
No, bus station.
Yeah.
Almost people then they go that route every day. Some man they drop halfway, some man they drop complete way. Then they get them back from Calbaton to bus station. I think so that the Easter Union more viable because they get Boku crowd. That long Leon, all man get alternative vehicle use. Boku man they use keke, some man they use some man they even drop halfway, some man they take a halfway. Like a way they Aberdeen. So if you want to take Waka Fine, pass you can Aberdeen road. Then we can Aberdeen road now you go join Waka Fine, you can go inside town.
Usman, how much you pay this morning?
So I will pay 20 leons, and today I pay 25 leons.
Wow!
Addition.
Instead of reduction, addition.
So you don't see it.
So yes, so that gets you.
The factor here, you got the fact was in early morning, and the bike cannot book. So the least bike we see, the more.
And sometimes them bike then they not take regulation. For them then just.
Yes, talking about regulation, many don't say. In fact, not only what keke and poda them. We need regulation for the bike man then too. I mean, okay, you know we're telling Sina from this point to this point, but as una regulates the amount of areas them where they cover, like okay, say you go cover this from this 1 kilometer to yonder. And
let's say from collegiate to Ilcourt, Epic Radio, for example, there should be a price fixed or strategic location or Hill Station to let's say lodge, they be 10,000. Is that what you're saying?
Like calculate the distance time frame, the distance. So people are going for calculate, say, okay, now this particular distance I for go, I pay for this for go to me. So we need regulation that side. And with regards to compliance, always not a problem. We don't see this country with something go down. It come to the owners, to the people that's way responsible for actually also reduce the price them. Instead, now what I'm going to tell you before you can inside the keke, they say na 6 leon so, and you don't get no other option pass to pay because you don't go on for if you say you not to go, other person know they pay. So
and some man they even say like how to change because like I not get change for and give you.
So again, Usman, also the point the finger. Is it to the Ministry of Transport and Aviation or the one that really regulates the transport sector? I mean the motor drivers union, the Okada riders union, Keke riders union, or we the Sierra Leoneans them where they take them particular means of transport.
I think now we all responsibility as a
everybody get equal share.
All bike man, all puda drivers, all taxi drivers, they are all keke riders. They are all Sierra Leoneans. Them. I mean, we all know things are very hard for the ordinary Sierra Leoneans. Them. If we see governments to reduce the pump price, and by the way, there are other fuel stations where they sell at 24 leons. Many don't say. I mean, possibility we dey follow reduce some instead of 25, we reduce them to 24 leons. So we all as Sierra Leoneans them. We see how things are very difficult in the country. So reducing the price, it will help ease out for other people.
Finally, before I go on this is just one part of it. How about other sectors, like the energy sector? Do you think it's about time EDSA do reduction? Because again, SF na fuel and this, and if fuel go down, even commodities, do you expect to see a reduction in the trade sector? I know say this is a broad conversation, but we go fend them for discussion and every one of them. But do you think themselves will make adjustment?
Let we not bet more than we go able to.
I'm just asking, Doc, or because only the transport is just one formal sector.
Because if we say we did talk about EDSA they wait for that 480 million. they just happen.
About trade,
but everything tied to the fuel consumption. You talk to market to market, tell you say I
go buy me plus. I spend per so much.
I therefore spend pay transport for Brian Cam. Now because I don't think so we get price control mechanism.
Right.
We need to put that in place.
Osman.
So many of the products that they use locally made product. They come up from upline and they use transportation for time to Freetown.
Exactly.
So of course we expect for say prices of commodities that will come up from the provinces of Kandong. I mean we all just like I say we come from patriotism. We are all Sierra Leoneans to understand that things are very hard.
And so now say something and they very expensive. So, somebody tell me say buy pineapple na Moyamba Junction 100 leons. Where you go ask for that same pineapple in Akuto Road by the supermarket with the front of the Choice Grams Market, the pineapple will be there at 70 leons. So you ask a question, if person go get that price in our plan, when I will be to go buy and come out, then we'll side the problem there. But it's a question we'll go continue for the explore. We'll go and take calls and now quickly. Hello, good morning. In name of side call we from?
Hello, this is a boy from Godrich.
Go ahead, boy. Make a contribution. You got 1 minute.
Okay. My own concern, or not so concern, observation is that, you know, Sierra Leoneans, we work with products.
Go ahead, boy. Hello.
Yeah, made in Sierra Leone. Whether na factory they produce some, private person they produce some, it's made in Sierra Leone. It's our pride.
Okay.
And government na me and you. So if we say government they produce something, na me and you they produce some from Sierra Leone to the world.
Okay.
American are private companies that they produce. Then they export them to we will call them American products.
Right.
Even Guinea, where they talk, now private companies that they produce, they say, we buy na Guinea.
Okay.
So why are we not proud of ourselves? Let us be. Thank you.
Thank you, boy, for your contribution. 079-994-993. Please keep them very much brief, as boy just do, and so that we're able to entertain more calls. Hello, good morning. Your name is where you call from?
Yeah, good morning, Mr. Fernandez.
Yes, Father Lambert.
God bless you, Father Lambert from Gravity.
Go ahead, Father
Lambert. To this transportation edition where they don't do. Like we as a Sierra Leone and the Waka Fine boss, we not satisfied with and that price even at 8 leons. Because a government boss and look out and they buy fare 24 leons. And then now from bus station to Lomblin, you're not supposed to take 8 leons. Then the one way be saying a commercial vehicle, they take 7 leons or 6 leons. So Waka Fine, we need for let them go like 5 leons. 5 leons from pole to pole, and they obviously gonna a government motor car, and they say they come for sorry for we the poor one there. So please, Mr. Government, Ministry of Transportation, this information for you. Waka Fine boss, now 5 leons we need, and God bless you.
079-994-993. Still listening to the Epic Morning Show review segment, and may they make the first edition for this week come to you. My name is Reginald Brian Ojukutu Sawyer. Hello.
Yeah, hello, good morning.
Good morning. Your name is where you call from?
Yeah, this is Edward, I call from Luka First.
Go ahead, Edward.
My contribution is this Waka Fine they put price down. Waka Fine is bright police, need to say police, but who they put a driver there? For the day, they say they would and the whole week. Therefore, bright police there.
On a book.
So I see the price
on a book. Hello.
No problem.
Hello. On a book. On a book. So the police there.
Yeah, for the day, because I say you're the only police and they are received. We have for book police for Leburon. Let me say Waterloo. Also, police say from Waterloo to Tom. You have for book police. Yeah, what I was saying, I can find foot 8,000, they would fell in the band 24,000, would the band 25,000. So not the airplane, the airplane.
All right, thank you. That's a concern from Poda driver. I mean, 079994993. We'll take more calls. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Gaji.
Yes, sir. Go ahead. Anamsa, yes, sir.
Thank you. I listen, Doc, and I appreciate them so much. But just like a businessman who called from Lumby, Doc, where we go to get accolade for the country, with private sector is coming. Then country already go so. Now private sector they employ. Government will employ people for the country better. So if like how it's your way you do any China. Now you get company the way that I have they produce the other country there, now made in China. So if you the vice president they go sell salon, see now for like changing up some salon and that we capable, we come on can establish business. I think I love the venture. Then they say all this when I see the vice president silent, me I beg for differ. Because I believe say this vice president, now one of the best vice president who work with no alala, no problem compared to the past. You don't see?
Okay.
So now that one, this transportation business waka fine. Like all these people that they say, the problem waka fine, then the book safe. Waka fine they get big advantage in the border. So why not give that same advantage to them then transportation, yeah? Then they said this temperate owners and them back.
Thank you so much.
Therefore, need to put the stick down. Not to look.
Thank you, Anamsa. Please, don't ever forget another caller, please. 079994993. We don't go way above the 1 minute. That's why. Hello, good morning. Hello? 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 I'm afraid we'll have to take another caller. 079994993. That's the number we Chef King call and add your voice to the conversation this morning. Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Yes, in name of side call you from.
This is Almami.
Almami, go ahead.
Let God bless you. One of the motivating factors we know the progress because God make out of His image and likeness. That likeness, neither the love. If we not get oneness, we know they get success and progress with sweetness and niceness. How do our best happiness now? In also sadness, sufferness and shameness. Now the transportation, we all get conscience, now they take we out and in of we house for work. Why we not go try for make something happen? These hypocrites are real parasites to this nation. We get people in way for regulate. We get people in way they make at least this thing for go down. We know the transportation situation this country. If you don't go work, you spend past how you dey earn salary. What you expect? The increase of corruption. So the people that were in that position they are, therefore try for them meet them.
Thank you.
Know?
Yes.
Therefore try for meet the institution they are, so let them try for make something serious.
Thank you very much, Almami.
Because if they're in a position of trust, they need to regulate or make things that will go better, we will solve the problem of this country.
Thank you so much. 079994993. We'll just take a couple of more calls and then we try for the cutting down. 079994993. That's the number we go call and add the voice to the Epic Morning Show. We still get Usman Ibrahim, my colleague, with me for review the stories, and I also get Dr. Victor Moinina. 079994993. That's the number where you chef can call and of course be part of the conversation this morning. You know, oh wow, I think I lost that caller there. 079994993. We don't discuss various issues there. Quite notably, the reduction of transport fare by 7% from the Ministry of Transport and Aviation, and also discuss. But the vice president, in visits when we go engaged stakeholders in the diaspora in London, and then we also look at a lab where they establish. Hello. Hello.
Yeah, good morning, Regina.
Yes.
Yes, Malaika and Ascandria for.
Yes, go ahead.
Yeah, well, with no disregard for the government, we know say the government they do well, but in some instances, where we call spade a spade or call things by their name. You know, when they talk about private sector, they come and make things in this country in the name of needing salon. And private sector, I don't believe say this government respects or get regard for private sector. We not say that by tax government they get engaged with the affairs, but you not go inflate tax at the detriment of the people. Look at cold storage. You know, it has been government where they expect private sector, they don't make their own away. So many other aspects they hold the talk. Now all on the line. This is it. Now they expect institutions or private sector then production where you go add value to the government. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Malaika. 079994993. That's the topic we will discuss this morning. I'll take another call. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, morning.
Yeah, good morning, Epic Radio.
Yes, sir. You name was I call before?
Yeah,
go ahead. Santi gave move from Musa. The feedback very bad. Hello. I'm afraid we got the call. We know they get a very good feedback. The line, the kind of crack, and we know they forget you clearly. And I believe the listeners they know they get you clearly. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Epic Radio.
Yes,
concerned citizen.
Okay, concerned citizen, go ahead.
I feel dissatisfied on the fight against drugs where the government take. I feel satisfied. And if we not try for the Pantap situation, the country will end up with gangs, a lot of gangs. And drugs, just like how with the one of Mandela district, you see. The country, they go down. If then drugs and they allow them. Look how also people need to go and just put laboratories, do this, do that. Where government hold policy, there are no impunitive measures. Other countries, they will then catch you, Palantir. If they go, you life they left here. They die. But no impunity measures. So I made the justice spring. They're not just all on the line.
Thank you, concerned citizen from Central. 079-99493. Hopefully 4 or 3 more calls and then we try for draw the cutting down. Hello.
Dauda, the call from Duazak.
Yes, Padauda, go ahead.
Yes, I'm glad where for the first time with the said the VP don't begin go out in the outside world and they talk about what did happen at earlier. Now so it been for them fine from the beginning, not to the paranormal for they go out. Would they talk about this drug? Brother, would they talk and laugh? This drug business, it don't too rampant. From the time we've been here, he say, allegedly, that a drug baron in this country would they have around. From that time, all time, this drug business, they go up. You know, to is a Moiba, now the far east, that they feed meat a factory where they produce and make school picking around that factory, that said it begin affect them. Another time we hear about another factory. Now this one we don't hear it back. Why Sierra Leone small factory? They could don't hear it say sardine. They don't begin make sardine. And then what they will go on for here not to drug for manufacturing. A small Sierra Leone drug na bad thing. They give it bad name outside about this transportation. Nothing not go make transportation go down. Now this country pass where government says they will get enough transport there where then they run along there, we roll there. All this price where they know they call, without the monitor, price not they go down. Now when government there, bosses then price they down, you put or taxi, you put your price up, nobody not going to say, you say they put them down.
Thank you very much.
But not sufficient, not there in fact. Please, government, turn attention to them thing there. Thank you very much.
079-994-993. 3 more calls and then we do the cutting down of the program this morning. After this, I take 2 more in wrap up. Hello, good morning. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Yes, good morning, Pamusa.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
And which are they start first and first? Then don't pull 1,000, and don't pull 10,000, and don't pull 20,000 loans. When are the old notes? But which are therefore don't look back, therefore don't go na the toll roll, they back the reduce day. For lighting fine small, although it's not 100%. So now this is one like government do. Then concerning Wakafine are not there against the motoka, but the way they do the thing, now they against. Then Wakafine not go put the price 20 and 10 loans, then the other motoka, then they make a 7 loan or 6 loan. Now the transport don't come down. Then we feel say Wakafine and then what I put them, they all for them. The price for them buying together. But if you Wakafine go the 8 loans, then what I want them come, they say they for put and down 6 loans. For me, I'm not happy. I'm not happy at all. I'm not to God. I'm not happy today. But I can find back from candidate to 5 loans or 6 loans. For sure, would they take and say that now 50-50? Yes. Now that them call democracy, yes, sir. So now that's no more.
Thank you, Pamusa. Thank you. 07999949993, the number we chef can add voice to the conversation. After this one more call and then we are fine for today. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Yes. Hello. Go ahead, Mrs. Salimatu.
From what is the
Okay, thank you. 079994993. I think they express a concern, but then would maybe the appropriate people and they listen and then go do the needful. Hey, come on here, the radio, please. Hello, good morning.
Good morning. This call from Lungi. But I would they call all the prices. Them. But what about Lungi for Freetown?
It's not really. They're not put on the not a part of the list. I cannot call a price which is not on the list. I will have to be very careful.
When the government consider about with Lungi?
I don't even know. By the way, all right, thank you. But it is a very salient point.
You went from Freetown to Conakry.
Yes, it's not there as well. It's not there. All right, last quiz is bonus call quickly. Hello.
Yeah, hello, good morning, people. Domain Keke Rider.
Okay.
Yeah. The price reduction really it will take effect, but it not will take effect back because like the brother from Doazak Junction for go up gone. Now up to 280 way they book to police. 901. Where go more junction and then they book. As he left more junction go na Gaza they book.
Osana the Gaza before size small.
Yes.
Okay.
Now Gaza before size small. You go the back in the book. The way come on the take and now say he take her from up gone. As he don't on the traffic light in the book. PW the book. You go Shell, you the book. You go Texaco Road, you the book. Take a back on the new road. Now the same thing no more. So
that not to SLISA people them or not to the police.
Who says not to police pa? Not to police in the book. Not to police. If you take her from a cottage, you book a cottage, you book a service squad, you book a client town, you book up gone. You go Ferry Junction back, you go book. You go Shell New Road, you book. You go na Texaco New Road, you book the back.
Wow. All right. Thank you. Yeah.
Yeah, so if you check all that and you go book past 100,000 for a day, and we see no book, they hold you. And delay you. Like that, you get license, all thing correct too. Then you're the waste time for nothing, pass the book them.
Okay. Thank you. The police are not there for talk for themselves, but I mean, it's raising a concern again. So I cannot take any more calls again. Please, more calls are coming in, but I cannot take any more calls because I don't go way over about the time. I'll start with Usman and I will end with Doc quickly. Usman, you hear from the callers. I mean, Okada riders calling in, Poda riders calling in, and somebody they ask, why not see Lungi to Freetown fear, and also I not see fear for the ferry. I don't know as well. I must wait now the recent price of the ferry now, in which we are expecting them as well. So let me you get your action to the callers.
So this last call we received just show the level of corruption between among the police in the country. Just weeks ago we see report for say one of the most corrupt institutions in the country.
The Afrobarometer report.
I want to ask whether this money, who said the money to go? I mean, if not for the police, their own personal use,
is it going to
for go time back to them, boss them at the stations, them and all of that. So
the police get for give you some information with this as well. I will do that. So definitely do that. Usman, are you fine?
Yeah, so
you expect to see fear for Lungi to, and also they can put from here to. Unfortunately, we for call Rex Bonaparte we do this press release, but not able for pick call. We'll try to have him hopefully tomorrow for comment on what about the price of Freetown to Conakry, Freetown to Monrovia. what is the new fear now? Then they put that price. Why is it not in this list now?
But I think the good news in this is that we expect fully priced them go down because many of the products them they come up from upline, and if they come up from upline, transporters them can always say the business people and always say how they can pay lots of money.
Thank you so much, Usman. Dr. Victor Moinina. Some people and they say you need to give accolade to government on certain things, and also you respond to the other callers.
Well, of course, like I always say, all man gets an opinion. Of course, we go get accolades to government and we then make a good thing. But what to make are the kind of be hesitant for them the accolade we then they deserve is because if you look at the private sector development, some people for even get license for do business, then they deny them that license. Others then they get an easy. So it's like they are being selective in how they develop the private sector. But of course, all these products will be named made in Sierra Leone. And at the end of the day, the country, they get the accolades. And to the other callers, then, of course, we get diverse views and all man, they express their opinion about certain things. But we need to take the development of Sierra Leone.
How concerning is the booking of
that booking, please, I don't go to talk about this because police business now, people we really ask for talk about. The question we Usman asks, of course, we all know the answer. If policeman take bribe in the streets, he get for go back in the office, he get for go show him boss, man. Say, hey, now this come what to do, now this get for happen.
Yes, everybody forgetting you.
So definitely, say it's a chain, not to one person. So on behalf of everybody, I want to wish we all a very good stay. Please make your own contribution towards Sierra Leone. Let us see how best we're able to develop the country.
Thank you very much. Thank you so much, Dr. Victor Moinina, for joining me in the program, and also thanks to Usman Ibrahim. I mean, we'll continue for talk. Yesterday, somebody meet me and say, he said, "Una talk no more." He said, "But this country, I don't do now, so you go there." I mean, we'll not get tired. We'll continue to keep talking until we wake one morning and see Salon. I mean, that dream we get for Salon, we see don't come to reality and all. I mean, we know it will take time, but we don't know when, but we know it will surely happen one day. Many thanks to DJ Wonder, we give you technical support. Thanks to Wonder indeed. He has been here since the entirety of yesterday and is here today again for giving the first edition of the program for this week. The last one in Monday for this year, because this is the last Monday in the month of July and all. And also many thanks to Abubakar Bendu, make una watch you live on Facebook. Thanks to Samuel and thanks to CD and also thanks to Dixon. Both all of these guys from Slick TV. Thank you when I make them get you live on Slick TV. Thanks to my producer Fatma Tamisi Lebi and thanks to the executive producer Teresa Thomas. Till tomorrow we will go get you again for the Epic Morning Show, both first and review segments. I don't be Reginald Brian Ojukutu Soya. Have a wonderful Monday and bye-bye.